Okay, so last week you guys had continued your investigation and looting of Sector 6 as you had finished up in the Homet's Night chapter, and you're able to gather some more clues about Gethwin as you're able to find her diary and the three corpses of her teammates. The diary has given you a new person to investigate by the name of Dr. Rickerbod Altfeist, and the now deceased member of your party was able to tell you that he is a researcher for Sheaf, and he mostly does materia trials for people to come in and test new materials for him, and you basically get paid for your services, and they are similar to drug trials. And Entro decided now is a good time to snack and let us all know he's snacking. You also were able to obtain the relic that her party was looking for, and you headed off to the final location in Sector 6, where you had a quest for. As you got to the Wheaton household, cleared out the bottom floor rather easily, and headed up onto the first floor. However, on the first floor, you did have some issues, as you were able to defeat some Flans. However, Ulsa and a few others were getting some hits by fire. And going into one of the offices, you were attacked by fungus-like creatures. They started off their turns by spewing dream pollen into the hallway, which made everyone but Atlas fall asleep. At which point, the creatures went to town on Atlas, slapping him with their whips and poisoning him to death. And we ended just as Atlas took the final point to move him over into death, as people are waking up to the monstrosities above them. I don't hear his music, so...
No.
Nope.
Okay, I'll change it to something else if none of us can hear it.
I can hear it.
Nope.
I hear this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fish?
Nope.
Okay, we'll see if we have something that's more than that. Does everyone hear this?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Final one. Does anyone hear this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, so we have two that everyone can hear it besides Fish.
Sorry, I'll put some battle music on, a bit of Katy Perry.
How about this? Do you hear this?
Nope.
Because I don't.
Nope.
Okay. Do you hear this? This is the last song I have.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, I'll just play 4 and 1. But Fish just have to play his own battle music. I mean, not 4 and 1, 3 and 1. There we go. Hopefully the music is fixed for next time. Alright. And we just finished after Atlas took his poison. It will then go to Joseph.
Okay. I look like I'm standing up, but I don't remember if I stood up or not in the last game, so I'm checking up above to see if there's anything.
Gotta go for a lot of spells testing.
Yeah, I see that. Holy cow.
I'm pretty sure you did, because we all did get turned over, like me, for example.
Okay. I would like to attempt to acrobatics so that me and Osa are opposing sides of this thing. Let me roll down to my skills.
Either of those squares work.
You'll be against...
I think you can just walk because I stood up and I took 2 attacks of opportunity. So
Yes,
they're
you did.
down one. They're down 1 each anyway. So
No, yeah.
if
Just
they
walk.
don't have combat, whatever the feat is, then you should be fine. Just walk.
Oh, okay. Well, I still attempted to. I don't think I did a very good job, but
I'm pretty sure that's a failure. If it's a failure or not, you have no idea, but no attacks are coming at you.
okie dokie. And then I will make my attack. I really need to get an actual mouse. This is ridiculous.
You still haven't got a mouse?
I still haven't gotten a mouse.
It's got to
let's
pop
see
down
how
to the
this-
electronics score.
I know. I have to have time to do it. That's +2 for flanking.
Yeah, it would be. However, that is a miss.
Oh, okay.
It goes to the Fungwa that you just tried to attack, who is going to attack Ursa. And hit Ursa for 2.
Yep.
And I need a fort save.
I'm already poisoned. If that makes any difference.
It makes it longer if it's not... It has a chance to make it longer. It doesn't stack. Alright, you save against this one. And his other 2 attacks will miss.
Really? Wow.
Yep, those attacks will miss. And then it will go to Remila.
And you should be okay to just stand up too.
This one's on top of me, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's not grappling you
can just
anyway.
Stand up.
Yeah,
You
sure.
just
I'll
push it away and it can't attack us like me.
I'll stand up then.
Theoretically.
Oh, so what's your reflex like?
Reflex?
Are you fine with explosions?
It's... Yes. It's decent, I guess. It's my second best after my fourth.
Which one of these I've been hit the most? I can't remember from last.
I
The
don't...
one directly south of you, Remila.
Right then, I'll be hitting that one.
Do I need a
That-
reflex as well?
No, you're fine. You're far away.
Yeah, fine. However, that will miss.
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
That's max damage as well.
Can I re-roll the attack? Yeah, I can.
I've already said it missed.
Damn.
Can you use luck points after you know the outcome?
I don't know.
I'm doubtful. Normally it says if you can. I'm pretty sure you can't because G uses luck points on the other game.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to use them if I know the outcome.
Yeah, so it's too late now.
But
It will then go to the Fungwa you try to attack, who is also going to attack Osa. And is going to hit you 3 times.
Damn.
And you to make me 3 fortitude saves. And you take 7 damage.
Are we gonna get wiped out by fucking mushrooms?
There's a chance.
I have at least one more round. I'm standing up, so it depends on the poison though. So 3 saves.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Because I forgot to use the macro.
Alright, none of those will affect you, but you still take damage.
I mean, I'm still poisoned.
Yep. And then it'll go to Osa, who's going to take poison damage. Osa, you... Oh my god!
I'm unconscious. I had... Did I have any... Actually,
What
I
is
don't
your...
think...
Oh yeah. So you have non-lethal.
No, I had not any temporary hit points left, so I'm at 0 with 2 non-lethal damage.
Yeah, you'll be unconscious then.
Yep.
Fuck.
So bye.
It goes to Atlas, who dies even more. Joseph, your flanking body's just gone down.
I see that.
Right, can he 5-foot step on the
That's where
flank?
this was going to happen.
What
Can
was
you do
that?
the what now?
Can he 5-foot step on the flank?
Yeah, this is made out of gelatin, that's fine.
Yeah, I can.
I have a sword, so you get flanking from me.
I will do that. That would be more beneficial to us.
No, I will let you know. Well, actually, Osa, what is your con score?
My con score is 16. However, I'm at 0 exactly, but I have 2 non-lethal damage. God damn it, words.
Okay,
So I'm not really dying. I'm just unconscious because of stuff.
Yeah, Osa, if she saves her bleeding out, she won't die from poison.
Well, she's not bleeding out right now, though, is she?
I'm not bleeding out yet. I will start bleeding out when I take the next poison damage.
Actually, no,
But
yeah, you were put down to 0, so yeah, you would be bleeding out anyway. The poison won't make you bleed out.
Yeah, I'm unconscious, but I'm not dying. I'm just unconscious.
Yeah.
Because of the non-lethal damage.
So unless you want to get her up, you don't need to heal her. Well, heal her later, but don't just leave her there.
I'm going to start dying when I take the poison damage.
No, the poison won't make you start bleeding out.
Oh,
the poison will be killing you, but you won't be taking non-stabilized damage.
Okay. Well, okay then. Well, if you roll 6 the next 2 rounds.
I mean, there's a chance. I did it there. Joseph.
Okay. I made my 5-foot step, and I'm going to try to stab at this bastard again. Hey, that's better. What did I roll?
You cut the mushroom off of its head, which you'll assume it was its head, and it falls to the floor.
Okay.
With a piercing weapon, because that's how piercing weapons work.
Exactly.
You are
then
mushrooms.
It's then going to go to the fungus on your right, who's going to attack you. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Reroll it.
You can't reroll just because I say Jesus Christ, man.
You bet I don't know the outcome.
Yeah, you do. Go on.
So yeah, bad draw.
That is an immediate action. It's not a reaction.
Alright, with the bad draw, he will miss. He crit the first time.
And how many other attacks did he make?
2 others, but they both miss.
Ha!
Remula.
Oh, jeez. See, I can't use the kinetic card because I will end up killing Arthur.
Yes, you will stop bleeding out if you do so.
That.
Is this your card? That will hit. One's dead. Also, we'll take some poison damage.
Also, kind of 5-foot step there.
I don't even know where you are.
On the mushroom.
Yes. No, that's an actual corpse, so no. Can't 5-foot step until
Well, I can just move there anyway.
you can just move to it, yes. Also, we'll take 4 poison. And Joseph.
Alright. 5-foot step back to here. And make another attack. Once I switch back over to my attack screen, I was expecting to have to make a fort save. Ugh.
God damn it.
That's definitely going to be missed.
Yeah.
It goes to that Funguat, who was going to attack Joseph again. And all of his attacks will miss. Rarilar.
So +2 flanking, but don't forget it helps.
That will miss as the girl band in the back sings.
Yeah, man.
Then Osa, who takes some more poison.
So the poison
you-
can't kill her, didn't you?
That's what I said. Osa will take another 3 damage.
Yep. I'm at -7.
Joseph.
There we go. 14 isn't going to confirm, is it?
It will not confirm.
Oh well.
But you do dig in deep and make sap come out of its side. Because that's how fungus works.
I don't know if it's sap. But
He
anyway,
will retaliate to you with his full attack. And hit you twice. For 7 damage. You to make 2 fortitude saves.
coming right up. Defenses.
You can also click your token. There should be a saves macro in the top left.
Nice.
Haha, nice.
You are unaffected by the poison, but you still take the damage.
7 damage.
Remila.
God damn it.
That'll be a miss. Oh, sir, you take no more poison.
Yay.
Joseph.
Another attack. Come on. Murder. Yeah, there we go.
That will hit again as you hit another pocket of sap, or whatever is inside this creature.
1 off from a crit threat.
You'll return to that creature who's going to retaliate. And hit you for 3. And I need a fort save.
Saves.
And you will be unaffected by the poison. Remila.
God damn it.
You said 3 damage, right?
Yes, 3 damage.
See, I do my fighting with my mouth. I don't use swords, I guess.
Atlas is dead. Joseph. I didn't click down far enough.
Come on, make it a good one.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh,
There you
that's
go.
confirmed
All
though.
these crits you don't confirm. But you'll hit another pocket of fluid as he shall retaliate against you.
At least I'm not hitting like the spores, you know.
And all of his attacks will miss. Remila.
Hey.
A +2 for flanking. Might hit for
And-
once.
Remila decides he wants to take the kill for himself.
Typical Moogle.
But he
was
fails in
doing
doing
Moogle.
so.
Aw.
He was close. Joseph.
Oh, is it not dead?
It's not dead.
Okay. One more
Looks really
time.
close.
Oh, come on.
Like- Okay, he's still alive. The fungus will attack Joseph. Oh my god. You take 6 damage. And I need a fort save.
Hold on. Enter. Oh yeah. Let's do saves again. Submit. Submit.
And you save against the poison as the fungus falls to the floor.
Huh? Wait. Huh?
He was on 0. If
and
you
he made it.
He made an attack, so now he's unconscious.
Oh, he's unconscious?
Yes.
I stabbed him a couple more times.
Hey, my turn. Can I coup de grace him?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Coup de grace.
Sure, it's not going to survive. It's a fucking mushroom.
I don't know how to do it, but I'll do it.
A coup de grace action, and it isn't confirmed crits.
There you go, I'll do it.
Okay, you cut him up into pieces that he could serve on possibly a grill.
Cool, he did. And oh, so you have potions on you, don't you?
She cannot reply to you right now.
Well, I'll pour a potion down her throat.
She might need more than one.
This is just get her up for now.
Might. I'm at 0.
Consumables.
But I'm at the very least exhausted.
Alright, I have 1 potion.
I'll also look at Atlas, realise he's actually fully dead, isn't he?
And also, the fatigue from the poison has now left you.
So I'm just exhausted because Rage and Frenzy.
Yes. For a minute.
Nice.
That's for myself.
Can I get the healing wand off of Atlas?
You can take anything you want off Atlas. You can't say no.
I'll be taking the healing wand for now and then trying to use it a few times.
Alright. If you UMD of 20. If you get a UMD of 1 and you fail, you cannot use it for 24 hours. That's a failure. That's a failure. That's a failure. That's a failure.
So I get 1.
There you go. You got a 22.
What is the wand? 1D... I don't know.
We'll check his wand. Pretty sure it's the dice.
It's like 1d8 plus 1. I think it's that first level that they're graded.
It is 1d6 plus 1.
Oh, 1d6 plus 1.
Yeah, the spell is 6, the potion is 8.
There you go, Arthur.
Because reasons.
Thank you. I'm gonna drink a potion. Gonna drink my expired potion.
Hold up, let me just use this wand a few times on you. Save your potion for now.
Well, I mean, sure.
There you go, I'm going to use 8 rolls of it.
There you go, there's one of them. And that's the item to put in your inventory.
So it uses a charge if I fail, right? Or doesn't it?
No, if you fail, it does not use a charge.
Cool. So you only use 1 charge for all that. So I get 4 charges. And that too is 1 of a minute. Did you just do
I like just imagining your Moogle is just hitting her shin with the stick, trying to make it work.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, God, that's one of the skins now has when he dances. He has his little gun, and it doesn't work on him, so he throws it on the ground and starts jumping on it, and then it works as he's jumping on it. So you heal for 17.
Thank you. I'm at full.
Do we
He
think we
also
can?
has
plus
that
four.
on him.
Who wants to take his potion?
Do we think we can get 1 more charge out of that wand without breaking it?
I can always find out. Drop one. So I'll stop as soon as one of these work. I'm just going to roll 8. Oh, thank God I stopped.
Oh.
Thank God I said I'd stop after the first one.
Yeah, you're very lucky there.
Good call.
Heal for 4.
That's perfect. I'm at full, I believe, because 22 is my max. Yeah. At least according to that little bar above my head, it looks like.
So we have 29 charges out of 50 left.
Those are probably all the things you'd want from him, unless you want the bullseye lantern.
Oof. Can anybody carry it?
Yeah, I'd rather not. My hand's taken. Might as well take 2 of his
Yeah,
rations.
it's your life source.
It's not, we've got an iron torch.
Then you do that, but that's like for a longer distance.
Problem is, I'm using
Up
both
to
my
you.
I'm using both my hands.
I could probably hold it in my offhand with my buckler. I have eaten a couple of my rations, so I probably do have
Yeah, I've got the room. I can take 2
a
rations.
little bit of room.
Also, do you want to take that potion? You might. Or do you want me to have it again? Have you got any left?
I have 2 left because I didn't
Alright.
actually drink mine.
I'll just take that one.
Go for it.
So we need the. We don't need the spell book, but we might as well take it to sell it.
What about his money? How much money did he have on him?
Oh, yes, he has money. He has 89 gil.
Wait, what? That's not right.
Why not?
Is that? Hold on. Let me double check. I thought we had significantly more than that.
No, I'm only on
Well, he
100.
probably. Yeah, I have 107 myself, so you're the rich one here. We
No,
had different starting money.
I'm right at 100 right now, so.
So I'll take 29. Well, both of you take 30.
Okay.
Also, I think he was on exactly 0 gil when he started, so he'd probably have the least skill of all of you.
Okay.
Did you guys take the rations?
I took 2.
I'll take the ones that to replace the 2 that I've eaten so far.
I'm assuming the spell book and the chapter doesn't weigh much.
He's not got it noted down. Let me double check what it weighs.
Is that 1 item, the spell book from Bahamut's Night chapter containing 4? Is that 2 items?
Yes, that's the same item.
Okay.
The scrolls are inside the book. The book itself weighs 3 pounds.
I can take it, but it'll put me into medium.
If you really want, you can just take the scrolls out of the book.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
But they only want the diary for her parents.
This spell book is not the diary.
Oh, it's different. Okay.
Yeah.
It's different. You found this spellbook in a overturned cabinet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You found it along with the wand.
That's right.
I'm assuming the scrolls don't weigh a lot.
The scrolls are negligible, but you don't need to care about them.
Alright.
They're just like a piece of paper.
Da, 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 da.
Not yet. Reverse that victory music.
It's really early in the day, innit, still? Because we rested before coming here. Well,
Yes.
not really early because we had to travel here, but...
It is around 10 a.m.
What is the next level that we require? Next level experience?
We ain't leveled up yet, so it don't matter. But yeah, I don't know.
Don't know why I
that's
didn't
what I was
tell you in
thinking.
that macro. It's because I only did it from like level 4, because this is for the other campaign. I didn't set it up for the earlier levels. I think it is 11,000. I'll double check. It is 9,000.
Well, I'm running very low on luck points, and I feel like the boss battle's coming up very soon. How are you two for your daily stuff?
I'm pretty okay on daily stuff, just or low on frenzy, but I'm kind of fine. Well, after a minute.
You don't need to sleep to level up, do you? You just need to rest for 8 hours.
You need to be within a safe enough place for a certain amount of time or sleeping. You're currently not in a safe place.
Well, we might as well search the room where these mushrooms came from.
I haven't actually searched enough the rooms, and we know there's a guy in the opposite room.
So, I mean, after these 2 mushrooms, are you still wanting to carry on with the fights?
It doesn't make sense not to investigate the guy in the other room that's just eating something from the floor. We can search the other room before we go in there.
Right.
If you enter into this room, you will die, so make a new character. What are you using perception for?
Searching the
Are you
room.
searching the room?
Yeah.
Alright. Does anyone else want to search the room, or is Remilaz going to do it on his own?
I'm gonna do it as well.
I mean, if you want to waste your good rolls here, it's up to you guys, but... I mean, personally, I won't erase my 18s and 19s.
It's not like we get to decide. God.
Yeah, because that's how dice work. Does it decide to
Yeah.
take a good roll? If that's how dice work, we'd have won the last battle easily, and not everybody fall asleep.
Nah. Your guys are just tired. You wanted
It
them.
was a conscious choice to fall asleep all at once, except for
Alright.
Atlas.
So, as you are searching the room, Joseph, whilst searching the desk in the top left corner, you will find one of the documents you're looking for. And it is the document for the Varg child. Remular, as you are searching, you are looking through the bookcase to the north of you, and within the bookcase you're able to find a scroll with an unidentified spell on it. And I take it nobody here has spellcraft to identify the scroll. So it'll just be unidentified until you take it back to Sector 1.
So who's keeping these documents, what we're here to collect?
Person who's gonna do the talking with the Thieves Guild later.
I'll take them then.
Besides the items you found, you don't see anything else of interest in this room.
Right, just check out the room with a guy in it.
There are still the other 3 rooms that we haven't checked. Or we can go straight to the guy in the one room.
The 2 rooms on the right are actually connected because the wall was broken down.
Well, yeah, that's true. We could look at the room on the down left.
Yeah, the southwest one.
Yes. Has it been a minute?
Yeah, we would have.
Okay, I'm fine.
Feel free to rage at the books.
Nah.
I'll be letting you 2 decide which door we're going, because I'm not going first.
Which way are you going?
I'm waiting for Joseph to leave the room because he's gonna be left in darkness if he doesn't.
He's fine. He can feel the walls.
I'm gonna open the southeast door.
West.
West. No, east. West,
Are you doing
yes.
this one?
West.
Yeah, that's the west. Okay. 1 second.
I know my direction, shut up.
It's alright, Goose. If you try and open that door, it is locked.
Oh.
It's Joseph's
Joseph.
time to shine. Joseph just pushes past you, puts his finger on the door, and it unlocks magically.
Oh, could have sworn it was locked.
And opening up the door, it will lead you into a bedroom, as I told you last week. It has a neat single bed at the far sides, though the floor is cluttered with clothing, a suitcase that is stuffed with miscellaneous items, and a wardrobe that has been knocked onto its side.
Nothing stuck to the ceiling, is there? That's going to want to jump on us.
Well, as you look up, there is death, but no, nothing comes at you.
Seems clear enough.
If you're wanting to search the room, you can perception, as always. Joseph, as you're looking in the room, you got something in your eye, you're just like in the corner rubbing it. However, Osa, you're able to find 3 vials of similarly coloured liquid. And Remila, you're able to find a light curtain and a lunar curtain amongst the clothing on the floor.
Can I perceive the vials?
And you can roll perception to identify what the vials are.
One for each, or
You just need one in total.
Okay.
As far as you can tell, they're all the same potion. And you identify them as cure potions.
Take one each.
yeah, one each.
It's funny how that worked out. One of your people was meant to die all along.
So what's the difference between protection and shell?
You got to ask those questions, don't you? Shell gives you +2 for your saves against all spells, whereas protect, I am pretty sure it is armor. Shall double check.
These are like consumed items, aren't they?
They are alchemical items. Those ones are contact, so you need to touch you.
So I could throw these at people.
Yes, you could throw those. Protect gives you +2 deflection to AC. And those both will last
1d4 rounds.
Or 1d4 rounds, yes, sorry. I was looking at the spell, and the spell is giving me rounds, but the items have separate rounds.
So who wants to take these?
Who's good at throwing stuff?
I've got +5. Yeah, the address.
Unless otherwise stated, all potions are going to be that.
I'll just take these two then, and then I'll throw them because we need them.
Well, I guess let's go meet the man. You guys are ready.
Ready as we can be.
Might need you to do the talking stuff for me.
Okay, couple.
I'm not very good with words usually.
Do you want me to go in first then?
Sure. I'll be right next to you. Or behind you.
Is the door open? No, I'll try open it slowly.
The door is closed, but it is. So you're checking. This door is not locked. Okay. Oh. All right. As you open up the door, you'll see inside to the room with the broken roof that lets in some light from above. However, your iron torch kind of melds in with that light. On this side of the room, you will find the only remnants of this room from before is a bookshelf with all the books having been eroded away, along with plenty of rubble lining the floor itself. There is a desk that would be of good repair, however, it is also covered in rubble. And as you open up the door, your light bleeds into the room as the man stands up from his meal and turns towards you. As you can all make a knowledge roll if you have a rank. It is a knowledge local check for this, if you have a rank in it. Anyone can roll if they have a rank, because you can all practically see him. But as he turns around to face you, you'll all notice he lacks any sort of facial features. His head is completely white and smooth. However, you do notice drips of blood where a mouth would be, and can catch a quick glimpse of fang-like stretches of skin closing in to form a smooth face. Well, a smooth, faceless surface once more. And with no knowledge rolls, I'll assume nobody has a rank.
My kid pushed the power button on my computer, so I went into sleep mode. What do we need to roll?
Knowledge local, if you have a rank.
Oh, of course I have that. Of course I have that. And local down there. Not great, but it's something.
You have no knowledge of this beast. Though, besides its tuxedo suit, you will notice it does have a sword on its hilt, on its belt. And as it turns to you, it notices you all as you have a light just leading you to achieve one.
Doesn't Remy have a knowledge local? Fish?
Sorry, I blanked out. What?
Do you have a knowledge local?
Hell no. I have no knowledges.
Oh,
He's good at talking to people, he just doesn't know what the people are.
Okay, sure, fair enough, I guess.
Like, I don't get a lot of skill points, so they're just going in mainly face skills and stuff.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do we have a chance to... never mind.
The creature's mainly just... If it had eyes, you swear it'd be staring you down, but it doesn't seem to move.
I'll just say, hey there, Kupo in common. All friendly like. I'll ask him how he's doing.
It returns its speech, and you swear you can see lines appearing where a mouth would be, though they don't move enough to form any sort of opening. This is not your dwelling. It now belongs to me. If you want my effects, then fix my roof.
We're not really handyman, Kupo, but I know a few. I can get them here to help.
Are you lying?
Oh, hell yeah.
Then roll bluff.
No, let's just re-roll that one. That's bad.
If these people you speak of can fix the roof, then you will only be able to get the loot when you return.
They'll need proof that this is the correct house, or Kupo. We're trying to find the house of the Varg family. Or where they used to reside anyway, Kupo. If we don't bring in any evidence of that, they probably won't come.
Then you will not get what you came here for. This is my home.
I mean, we don't want anything too much, Kupo. Just even a letter with their name on will do.
No.
I'll look to the other two. What do you want to do, Kupo?
I've got no compunctions.
We're missing 2 more things, aren't we? Do we? How badly do we want those?
I don't know about you two, but I don't like leaving a job unfinished, technically.
I don't either. Is this creature? I can't really see it because of where I'm at, but I can like peek around the corner a little bit. Is it humanoid?
It's humanoid. But it definitely looks very unnerving as it has no face.
Yeah, definitely.
I just say, surely there's something else we can do now to prove we don't. Like, I don't know.
I mean, could we like assess the situation before we could get our friends or something?
Yeah. So can I come in to look at the damage of the roof and see how bad it is, so we know what tools to bring?
You can see it from where you are.
Yeah. Can I come in and take measurements? That's it. I'll just say that we use our hands to see the distance of, to know what materials we need to bring. It's no good me just looking. I won't be able to fix it properly. Well, my friends won't anyway.
You may enter, but you may leave with nothing else.
Can my two friends come and help me? As you can see, I'm very small. I won't be able to do this alone.
Yes. As you enter into the room, you can see what you could assume to be his head just tilt and rotate slowly as it follows you.
What was he eating?
As you do get into the room, you can see behind him, and just at his heel is the corpse of a imp.
That is unnerving.
God damn it. I wish we had a plan before coming in now.
I just give Osa a significant look and I start shimmying along the outside of the room, starting up where I am and making.
I start kind of looking at the broken roof and make hell of a ruckus while I take measurements.
I'm taking measurements as well.
Like I'm.
Remula, as you try and move to the south, the Faceless will make a very still stance. You may not enter the southern part.
And okay, if you want a job half done, Kupo, I'll follow your rules.
So you all just look at the ceiling and decide how long it's going to take and what needs to be repaired, but you don't actually do so.
If I try to like distract him with something, could that give like advantage for one of the others to sneak around and actually look for something else?
Well,
yeah, if you roll bluff against someone's sense motive, that will give someone the ability to roll stealth, even if they are being observed.
I'm gonna try, I guess.
Yeah, because I can go this side. I'll try it so Joseph can get round.
See, the thing is that we didn't communicate that beforehand, and I had an entirely different plan in my head that I'm following right now.
Well, I mean, she's gonna make it very obvious. She's gonna be like, well, it's a nice place you got here. Like, make very awkward, weird small talk very loudly. Like, make her entire presence extremely well known and kind of stupid. So it should maybe hopefully give like a chance for one of you to do whatever you want to do, because you're actually good at this stuff.
Alright, roll me bluff.
Hey, that's not terrible. With a 0 bonus.
All right.
As she's doing that, the second if I see him being distracted, I'll look away from me. Could I quickly sleight of hand this? Is that a desk up here?
No, there's a desk. Yes.
Can I sleight of hand and sneak to see if I can grab out from inside?
It would be just a sleight of hand, but yes.
Oh god, this isn't that good. We'll find out if it works or not. Ew.
Do you have any more luck points?
Nope. I literally had one. That's why I wanted to rest, but we can't.
Is this? I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Is that down there difficult terrain?
The rubble is difficult terrain, yes.
Okay.
But as Remila moves to investigate the desk, the being will disappear and reappear at the door with his sword drawn and moves to attack Remila.
Oh.
Well, wait.
You should have listened.
I'm stupid, couple.
As you take 11 damage.
Oof.
Right, I'm on 0.
Alright, we only have so many music we can listen to. Let's listen to this one instead. It's not exactly boss music, but it works. For some reason.
That's
Alright, and first up is Joseph.
It's much harder to get through someone's space with a tumble, isn't it? And I can't do it this turn either because he's kind of blocking the way.
Yep.
And it's too far away. So for my first turn, I'm going to I have to reread what it says because it's been a week since I tried it last. I'm going to try to do Mark, which is a full round action. And I believe it's my perception versus their class levels plus DC
You just
10,
click the class ability.
DC 10 plus target's character level. Okay, and so that's just a perception check. Let's see, where's my perception skills? Perception check. Come on. Yeah. So that will give me a bonus to attack, damage, and some other minor stuff for like roleplay type stuff.
Yep. Remila. If you take a standard action, you will fall unconscious.
Is this counted as difficult terrain?
Yes.
Oh, rip. Oh, well.
Good. Is this also square right beneath him?
The one straight below him, no.
Can I even move there? Can I
Can you?
5 foot step to that? Because I'm on difficult.
Well, you're currently on difficult terrain, so no.
Can you take a withdraw?
Yes.
Your Tiro.
Is it half my speed?
Yes.
That's just got to...
Well, no. Withdraw would just be your normal speed at this point.
But difficult terrain's half speed anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll be normal. Well, withdraw is twice your movement speed, but this is difficult terrain, so it goes back down to 1.
Since I succeeded at my mark, the thief learns target's class, level, and ability modifiers.
What do you learn?
Class, level, and ability modifiers.
You really need to make a macro for this.
I thought you had a macro for this.
This is Mark. I don't have Mark.
You had it as a class ability, so you can click the button.
Oh,
Pretty sure you rolled something like this before.
I just made the perception check. I never made anything special.
You had some kind of ability like this, and you had all the DCs for the rolls and stuff in there. I'm pretty sure, at least.
Yeah, he had the class ability on a sheet that he clicked that had all of Mark in it.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, no. I copied and pasted what it did. I could do that if you want me to, but
Yes.
okay.
It has no class. And it doesn't technically have a level, you just have its hit die. And ability modifiers. I'll just give you the scores because there's no real point giving you the modifiers because it's just more work for me. Those are ability scores.
Okay. No wonder he believed us.
Well, I'm going to withdraw over here. And then I'll just say to the other two, be nice knowing you. And probably just sit on the floor. Because it's better than falling unconscious.
Ursa.
Well, I can't charge, so I'm just gonna walk up and take a whack at him.
You're not going to go Rage and Frenzy?
I
If you,
suppose I could rage. Not really necessarily the frenzy just yet, because I'd only get the one attack anyway.
does it help make that one attack stronger?
Yeah, I'm gonna rage, sure.
Someone tells
I'm
me
not
this
gonna-
guy's going to hit you. Isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, yes. But like the frenzy, I don't think it's gonna happen just yet because it gives me an extra attack during a full attack action. But I only get one attack anyway because I moved. I'm just gonna rage for now,
Does
and I'm pretty
frenzy-
sure I'm gonna get into frenzy when this guy punches me or stabs me or whatever.
Does Frenzy not give you more strength or is it just the extra attack?
It does. It gives me strength, but I start taking unlethal damage too. So I'm not doing it just yet. Also, I have only 2 rounds left of it. So I'm going to rage and then attack him. Boop.
That will miss.
What a surprise.
It go to him, and he will attack you back. And hit you for 5.
Well, because of my temporary points. Yay.
Joseph.
He's going to get at least partial cover against me, but I'm going to move up to here and attack him. Nice.
That will hit. As you stab into his suit-like body. We'll then go back to Remula.
I can still only I can't pull out and drink a potion, can I? I can only do one of them.
Let's have a look-see.
It would be 2 move actions, basically. So, unless you actually know, if you have to look for it, it's a standard action. We did just find them, though.
You only have a single action. So you'd either take it out or drink it. But you'll have to take it out in this case.
Yep.
So I take it you're taking out a potion.
Yep.
Alright. Elsa.
I'm gonna just accept the frenzy.
Can I take it out whilst sleight of hand so he doesn't see me doing it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Then I'm
Alright.
going to pound on Mr. Slenderman. Eesh. Terrible rolls.
The weapon attack will hit
Nice.
as you tatter up his suit even more. However, the rest of those attacks will miss.
Is that a separate one that includes your bonus for raging as well?
That it's the weapon attack and there's the frenzy attack and there's my bite. There's all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm not high enough level to actually have a multiple attacks for a full attack.
It's going to go back to him, and he is going to do something fancy. He's going to acrobatics away.
Fail.
Joseph and Osa, what are your CMDs?
Oh boy. Of course, it's something I don't actually know the answer to.
Go to your defenses.
CMD is 13.
Oh, that's your attacking. No defense.
Yes, defense.
CMD?
Yes, it's below your
12.
AC. Alright, so Osa has the highest, and plus 2 for 15. And he will fail, so you both get a attack opportunity.
Alright.
If one of you is one, you can try trip him. So if he's trying to acrobatics behind you, he fails. Or if you both attack, you might kill him. I'm not too sure.
I'm just gonna attack him.
Yeah, same.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Jesus Christ, 19.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. Two
so,
for the rep damage too.
Since
This guy wanted to be sneaky about it, but you just bring up your axe and split straight into his faceless head and crack it in half.
do I get precision damage for that? Since he's like
He's
not,
dead.
he's distracted.
Since he's dead. Sure.
Well, as you're trying to jab at this guy, Osa just cracks into the head, and when the faces goes down, your rapier just goes too high and hits the ceiling instead.
Oh, okay. Oh shit! How am I supposed to get that out now? I'm not strong enough to get that out of there.
That's the power of a glass cannon, I guess. Go down.
Oh, so do you
I
mind
love over
grabbing my
I
rapier
will
out
say
of the
DC
woodwork
15.
for me?
Nope, I lose my last bit of frenzy for today.
Whoa!
Bet that would have been a nice even number if there were 4 of us.
I bet so.
Hey, at least we didn't level up, therefore it's more experience.
No, it's not.
Doesn't it scale with...
Nope. It's always the same experience. That's how Pathfinder works.
Ah.
The experience is just split from whatever the creatures give to the amount of party members.
And
There's also different paths, like how fast you can level up. There's a fast path, a slow path, and a normal path.
I'll drink your potion.
All the time in the world to drink your potion.
Back to full. Because I only have
If
11
if he had succeeded this, he probably would have downed one of you again.
Damn.
So it's a good thing you stopped him in his tracks there. I rolled 1 off. I rolled a 14.
Great fight, guys. Yeah. High five.
Oh, we have all the time to search the room now without
Yeah.
this creepo staring at us somehow.
Searching the room and... Well, what was his weapon?
Weirdo.
His weapon is a short sword.
Alright. No, well,
But since you don't know what the creature is, you don't know why he was doing so much. Besides his short sword, he is wearing studded leather armor, and he also has his suit, which you could use for something.
something special or just something because it's a suit?
You have no idea. You can always, well, you can roll identify.
hell's identify?
Is it done its own? No, I'm thinking of 3.5. Be appraised, sorry. Identifies the spell.
I can try.
It is a faceless cloak. Gives him whoever is wearing it is 20% concealment and a +5 on on stealth checks. However, it will disintegrate in sunlight.
So I'm assuming it'll be destroyed if you go pull it in the sun.
Yes.
Yeah, right. I mean, we'll take it. How much does it weigh?
Give me 1 second to find. It weighs 8 pounds.
I mean, it's going to put somebody into medium, but I don't think there's much fighting left to do, so probably worth a bit of money as well if someone wants to take it. Yeah, stuff it being a pack.
It's rubbish.
I'll also be looking in the room, especially for the other.
Yeah, start searching the room.
Alright, roll perceptions.
Ew. Do we get a bonus because we kind of know what we're looking for?
No.
Come on, Joseph.
You will find nothing.
Can we look again? And
Yeah.
can we take a 20?
Yes, it's going to take you a lot longer. It's going to take you 20 minutes.
That's fine by me. Let's take a 20.
Don't think we're in a hurry right now.
So 27.
26 or 24. Rather.
If you're all taking 20, you'll find some stuff. Also, you will find 2 documents for a male and female Hume within the wardrobe to the south. Remular, you will find 400 gil within the southern section underneath the bed. And Joseph, in the northern part, you will find letters that detail the family being informed of the encroaching armies and advising them to flee to Sector 1. And you will also find a healing spring.
So,
And a healing spring is region for 1d4 rounds.
Do you want me to take them documents again?
Yeah.
The weapon he had is a short sword.
Not special.
It's just normal short sword.
Now, is it safe to rest here?
Yes. It is Gil. Where?
I'm guessing he wants to take it.
I mean,
If
it's
you want to
also
carry it
heavy.
around. Yeah, I mean, I just went to medium before because of all the kill I already had.
Yeah.
So I guess we could just, because this is like our last.
Yeah, this is the final place before you head back.
Yeah,
It weighs 2 pounds.
I can carry it because I'm already at medium, so it doesn't matter.
Do you want to rest before we head back? Like, I'm all out of luck points. And
I mean, we should, because it's a long way back.
Yeah. I call dibs on the bed. To be honest, it's probably big enough for two of us.
I'm fine with my bedroll on the floor.
Whilst you are resting, would you like to read the documents you obtained, or do you not want to touch them at all?
He didn't tell us not to read it, did he?
Didn't say anything about that.
Yeah, may as well read it. Well, is it in the sealed envelope, or is it like just an open document anyway?
No, they're more like folders. They're like they're light brown folders that you can just flip open. They're not sealed.
Right.
If anything, they just have that little rope that you tie around a little piece of plastic to keep it closed, but nothing is broken.
Alright, yeah. Avoid blowing the dust off it. Try to keep it looking as old as possible.
I'll keep it looking crappy, so he doesn't know.
Pretty much.
Alright, the documents are a compilation of taxes, income, birth certificates, and some family relations. The Humes were both teachers, the male working at Apocalypse Never, and the female working at the Bahamut's Night chapter. The Varg documents note that he was adopted around the age of 3, as he was dropped off at the orphanage due to his parents dying in the war.
Alright. So this was just like an orphanage, or was this somebody's actual house?
No, this was someone's house.
Right. Big house. Right. Resting, or...?
Do we want to set up watches? I'll take the first and last one anyway, but...
Yeah. No, I'll just take the middle one. Makes no difference.
Alright, if you rest, you will sleep unaccosted. Are you sleep? Well, you have to sleep until the next day for your abilities anyway.
I don't.
Why, do yours come after 8 hours?
Yep, the gambler rests for a full 8 hours. Oh no, the pool refreshes once per day when the gambler rests for a full 8 hours.
So you don't want your pool then? You'd have to rest till the next day to get it.
I do want it.
Okay.
Oh my god, my health is awful.
And yes, you can level up now. And from resting, you'll also get your level in health back.
Good.
And we should also take a break here.
Okay.
So what do you want to do when you wake up the next day?
Start heading back to
Town.
sector
Yeah, Sector 1.
that. Yes.
Sector 1, District 2 of Sector 1.
We've done all the things we can for. I know, I want to go to Sector 3 first. I want to go to the Thieves Guild.
You mean District 1?
Wherever the Thieves Guild are.
They're in District 1.
That one.
Not Sector 3, because Sector 3 is probably a day or two away if you're walking.
Sector 1, District 3.
District 1.
Sectors, districts, what is this, Hunger Games?
The sectors are the big pieces of the pie, and districts are the sections of the pie. And District 3 is the better one. District 1 is the worst one. The worst one is where thieves are.
Go to them, give them the Holy
Go
Relic.
to who?
The Thieves Guild.
Where are they?
In that place.
What place, though?
That place over there.
Okay, so you go into the rubble over the side?
Yeah.
There's no thieves in the rubble. As you are fumbling through the rubble, you will meet some people. And you're probably not going to hear any music here. Dead Sector.
I
I
heard
don't hear the
music
music
for a
either.
second, and then it went again.
No, something else, Niffél music, but apparently Dead Sector music doesn't work either.
It's dead.
It works for me.
Don't hear it.
Does Niffél music work for me?
Oh, yeah, I heard this.
I can't hear it.
Nope.
It doesn't matter. Just imagine some intense music's playing. As you are making your way out of the building, you will notice 4 people come outside of some of the nearby buildings as they block your path on this street. You can see an opposing party of a Burmesian, Galka, Mughal, and a Vieira as they meet into the path in the middle of the street. The Mughal of the group, who is an odd shade of grey with black-tipped ears and fingers, alongside a white star patch of fur around his left eye, will move slightly forward as he kind of points his weapon at the party. You guys would be a bit closer. You'd be here, I think. You'd be there, and you should be able to see this map now.
Yeah.
And as he does so, he will address you. Well, you made it out alive. With the documents, I presume, Kupo?
No, Kupo. There was a faceless creature in there who kind of stopped us looting the place.
We've been tracking you for quite some time. You've made plenty of stops along the way here, Kupo, with plenty of loot to boot.
Honestly, it's been quite dry. Most of the places we've been, like, there's already some dead adventurers and looted already. The most we got was 100 gil from one chest.
The Vieira will whisper into the Mughal's ear, and he just kind of sighs at you. We'll be taking those documents off your hands now, Kupo. Toss them over, and we'll let you live. I don't need to spell out what will happen if you don't, Kupo.
Honestly, Kupo, we don't have the documents.
Roll a bluff.
Let's add a +9 to this. Hero point.
Okay. There's no point continuing this charade. We're watching you, Cooper.
Sorry, Cooper. You must have been seeing things.
Roll for initiative.
There's a waste of a hero point.
Alright, and with that, the Moogle will drink the potion that's in his hand. The Viera will cast a spell. Not Mackie. Remula, you need to make a save. I think it's will. It is a will save. Remula.
Reroll.
Was that a question?
Yeah, well. Fuck.
And you are blinded.
Oh, fuck.
The Galka is going to stay where he is. And the Burmesian is going to stay where he is. And first up is Remula, who is blinded.
Fuck. And of course I didn't pick up the eye drops. But did I have some from previously?
Well, blinded is like 25% mischance, right? Mm, 50%, okay.
I did say 50, but I'd muted my mic as well as the Discord mute.
I'm assuming Uncanny Dodge doesn't help me with this.
Nope.
Well, so might as well just try and throw something. I'll throw a card at the girl who's cast a spell.
Don't you toss it at core so the other two people would also get the splash damage if you hit?
Yeah, I know. I just feel like the girl would have been easy to hit, but we'll try it anyway.
Oh, well, fair enough, yeah, but there's 50% mischance anyway, so.
I'm just going to make life easier and move closer so I don't take any minus to my attack. Well, I'm going to re-roll my crit confirm because that's a natural 20 that still hits on it.
Do you have to roll the miss? Can you decide to re-roll it when you roll the miss chance first?
Miss chance is a D100.
Yeah, but if you roll that first and if you still hit, can you then decide to re-roll the confirm?
I'll tell him the outcome first, and then he can decide if he wants to re-roll it.
I thought
for the mischance, you roll crit confirm after you know that.
Yeah, does a nat 20 not just hit anyway?
No, you still have to work for mischance.
Still the mischance,
God
yeah.
Damn it.
So your card goes off into the distance. Joseph. I take your attack in the Moogle. That will hit, but not confirm. We'll then go to the Burmesian. Let me just double check speed. It's gonna go to there and then jump. To here. And is going to attack Joseph with his spear. And miss. The Viera is going to move to here and cast a spell. Actually, how far is that? She needs to be one further. Oh, sir, make me a will save.
Okay.
Rip.
Yep.
Oh, sir, you will fall to sleep.
Night-night, guys.
You'll then go to the Galka, who is going to charge to here and is going to attack Revila.
17.
He hits you for 16.
I'm on -2.
You are now unconscious. Osa is asleep. Goes to the Moogle, who is going to attack Joseph. He will hit Joseph twice. Joseph, you'll take 16 damage. Remila, roll Constitution. You will lose 1 hit point. Joseph. Do you have 2 attacks? Oh, you took Proof Feint, didn't you? Alright, then go ahead. Alright, he is fainted, and you'll also take 1 point of bleeding, sorry, because you are bleeding from his attack. Is there like a... Yeah, there we go. You have 1 point of bleeding. That will hit. As you stab your rapier straight into his neck and pull it out as he chokes on his own blood and falls to the floor. You'll then go to the Burmesian, who is going to attack Joseph and fumble. It goes to the Vieira. Who is going to hope they cast this high enough. She casts a spell onto Ku. As he gasps back into life. And then she will then move to there. The Galka is going to 5 step down and attack Joseph. And hit Joseph for 12. Means he is also down. Oh, sir, you wake up.
Nice. Stand up. And not exactly.
Can you prepare an attack for when one gets close enough?
I mean, I can, but I don't trust the... Oh, I made that also. I guess I'm just gonna... Planning to just...
I'm assuming you've got 30 feet, right?
20, guess I'm on medium weight.
You could go there to there. You will provoke and you hit her range, and if he stands up, you get an attack of
Would
opportunity.
not. That's 25.
God damn.
Yeah.
Because every other diagonal is double.
So it's fine. I'm just gonna walk right up to the Vera
Yeah, that's fine.
and see where that takes me.
You're not raging or frenzying or anything?
Not yet.
Yeah, situation isn't too bad.
I mean, I'm not gonna do much with that anyway. I'm just gonna save it for my next round.
Doesn't rage give you +2 to your will saves?
That is true. Sure, I'll rage. It also gives me temporary hit points, so that's nice. I'm pretty sure these guys are just gonna hit me anyway if they're gonna hit me, so sure. Yep, I'm raging. That's all I can do.
Not going to attack?
I stood up.
Oh, yeah, she stood up, so yeah. It'll then go back to. I don't think you realised his name, but his name's on there. Ku is going to stand up as he was healed. And is going to move up to here. Remilar, roll Constitution.
Alright, stabilize.
You stabilize. Joseph, you take 2 points of damage. Because you're bleeding out and you're also, well, you are dying and you have the bleeding effect, so that will just restart your dying again. And you'll then go to the Burmesian. However, as it goes to the Burmesian's turn, you hear several footsteps getting louder and louder as they approach you. And you can see a Moogle joining the combat from the west.
Well, the only one who sees them is currently raging also.
Also, you see another target enter the fray.
Me. It's mine in the battle. I'm not frenzying yet, but
However, the Burmesian is going to move to. No, would not be able to do that because its corpse is in the way. He is going to have to move to there and then jump to here. And attack Ursa. And again, he will. Oh no, that will hit you for 1.
okay.
He'll then go to the Vieira. Who is going to withdraw. Down to here. The Galka is going to move around. Actually, what's the movement speed? He will not be able to move to there. Alright, he's just going to move to there and attack Osa. And he'll hit you for 14.
Oof. That hurt.
Then we'll go to Osa.
Still going so that I can 9 because of my temp HP. Yeah. I'm not even gonna try to save against the frenzy. Because I'm pretty sure it's impossible at this point. Gonna 5-foot step here and start with the Moogle.
You can see the Moogle has a very deep wound in his neck.
And then I start with the Moogle and continue towards the Burmesian.
As you
Wait,
aim for that
Assuming
part
both
on his
hit.
neck.
I was going to say, probably better take out the big guy because he can do so much more damage.
And you hit straight into the Moogle's neck, opening up the wound again as he falls back down.
Bosa is raging and frenzying. He knows the Burmesian has a long stick that pokes and is annoying, so she wants to take the poker first.
And the frenzy will go into the Burmesian's neck, and they will fall down.
Rolled max damage.
And if you can bite one of them if you really want to.
Nah, the bite kind of turns into a snap towards the Galga who's too far away. Just kind of
Alright.
snaps in his direction. Her frenzy.
As we just hear Jack type away.
Sorry.
Kitty tap tap. I think that's all I can do.
It'll go to the Moogle, who's going to see if they're dying. Moogle continues to die. As blood comes out of both the slash and the pierce wound in his neck. As it goes to the other Moogle that's on the other side of the road, who's come to kill you all and take your items.
Oh, that's a good idea. Fenrir will charge up to here and bite this guy.
You're charging as well?
He's riding, just doesn't look like it. I am riding it. Such low rolls.
The bite will miss.
And then... Eesh. What is it? What's the DC for quick dismounting?
15.
Quick dismount?
15. However, you did charge, so you count as charging as well.
Oh, what if I quick dismount?
No, since your mount is charging, you're counted as charging too.
Ah, okay, got you. Right, I'll just cast a spell then.
You cannot cast a spell if you're charging. Unless it's a touch attack. A melee touch, that is.
No, I wouldn't then. So you can't dismount while in the charge then?
No.
God dang it. Right. Alessia will not actually do anything at the moment.
Remula stabilized.
Yeah, buddy.
Joseph, you take another 2 points of damage. The Venetian is going to see if they die. Or continue dying, rather.
Also, just remembered, Fenrir's charge, he also has this. So,
It
we
missed.
have to do... No, it counts. It's just a charge anyway, so if I attempt to charge...
So this was happening during the charge attack.
I don't believe you.
That's nice.
You've got to add some more stuff into there so I know how these things happen. Is it in avatars?
It's on actually Fenrir's avatar, yeah.
Doesn't it say he has that?
Moonlit charge level 2. A second level when Fenrir charges an opponent.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah. It's when they charge the opponent and say, how about hitting?
Yep, that is fine. You don't get any stabilizing saves because you're bleeding out, Joseph, from an effect. So the bleed forces you to bleed anyway. Alright, saves. They are blinded.
That is an amazing charge thing.
Nice.
That's jerks.
Nice.
It happens all the time. No matter, every time I charge, it always happens.
It goes to the Vieira. Who is going to take something out of her bag. And is going to move to here.
I didn't even notice that person.
Yeah, I was trying to arrow to her, like, whilst you were using your arrow thing, but...
Sorry.
That's fine.
The Galka is going to swing wildly at the thing that blinded it. And miss. Osa.
Can I charge the Vera?
In that line, he's not stopping you.
Yes.
I'm gonna charge the Vera.
Go ahead.
She was my original target.
Ooh.
That's annoying.
You instead stab your axe deep into the ground.
Ouch.
That is annoying.
Moogle is going to see if they're going to keep dying.
It's not already dead.
Unconscious, so bleeding out.
Oh, okay.
The Moogle bleeds out from their neck wound.
Ouch.
Alessia.
Right. So it's 15, you say the DC is?
Yes.
Yes.
Jeez. Good luck.
You should have read up all this stuff when you made...
There we go. Sorry, I still cooked this now.
Alright.
So
you can go into any of the adjacent squares.
So any square, yeah.
move down to here. Sweet. And then Alessia, as Chloe says, is going to cast defensively.
Just 5 foot step away. No.
Wait,
And
you can still 5 foot on
the spell.
Wait, you can still 5 foot on a.
Yeah, the quick dismount's a free action if you've succeeded.
Okay, then I would have 5 foot away then.
Yeah, you've already rolled.
God damn it. So I still lose a spell no matter what.
Yep.
So annoying. Alright, Fenrir then is just going to try to bite this guy again. It's not even flanking. God damn it, I wish I did 5 foot. Wait, I can still 5 foot, can't I? I just failed to check, didn't I?
Fenrir
Yeah.
can.
So can Alicia.
Okay.
You can still 5 foot.
Yeah, Alicia can still 5 foot, can't she?
Yeah, but
Let's
they won't give you flanking.
What?
Do you have a melee weapon?
Do you have a melee weapon?
God damn it!
Have you just completely forgotten how to play Pathfinder when you change characters?
I think so. Alright, just keep fighting. No. Okay, -2 out of the attack. I accidentally said charging.
Okay. That'll miss.
Even with the guy blinded?
Yes. He only gets -2 to his AC when he's blinded.
He's flat-footed as well. Loses his dex bonus.
He's not flat-footed.
Still loses his dex bonus though.
No, where are you getting this from?
loses dex bonus to AC. In the blinded, you copied and pasted in.
Yeah. Takes
Yes, it
-2
does.
to armor class, so it's dexterity bonus to AC, if any.
Don't know why I didn't write that in the bloody thing next to you.
Because oh no, it doesn't help with my uncanny dodge.
So we talked about the uncanny dodge aspect of it.
It does not matter for this guy anyway.
Shivity doesn't have any then.
And then it will go to stabilize Joseph. You take another 2 points of damage. Joseph's probably going to bleed out if nobody helps him.
That's what I was trying to do.
The Venetian, it's going to see if they bleed out. They are continuing to bleed out. What is... Alright, the Vieira is going to withdraw. To here.
No, I was just gonna start. Stay still, you fucking coward in Viren. As the bunny scuttles away.
Well, she hops away. Goes back to the Galka, who is going to continue to attack the thing that rushed him. And that might miss.
-4. Honest, only checks.
Alright, Jack, roll with chance.
How much?
Just roll a d100.
Alright.
It's your ability. Learn what your ability does.
How are we ruling this? 50 or below is a miss, or 50 and above is a miss?
That is a miss.
Yeah.
50 or below.
It's always lower numbers, the better thing.
Where's the 50% miss chance coming from?
You blinded him.
Blind.
God's sake. I genuinely thought it was like a general thing.
Ah.
I thought someone might have put like a cloud or something over us.
Uh-huh. Oh, sir. The Moogle next to you doesn't seem to be knowing what they're doing. Do you want to kill them?
Yo,
They haven't done anything to me. I can't charge.
There you go.
And I can charge
you
here.
can charge there, yeah.
You can charge the...
I'm gonna charge there. Again.
Unless you're attack opportunity.
Try and got a melee weapon.
That's
yeah,
what
I can't. So I'll just like brush past, be like, oh, hello.
I was just zipping around, like not caring about the new Moogle much. Like she's hell bent to killing this goddamn Vera. Yep. Bam.
That's better.
That is better.
As a fan of necks, you also bring your axe into this woman's neck as she falls onto the ground. That might kill her. She's probably going to die when it comes to her turn. And then it will go to Ku, who's just straight up dead. Alessia.
Right.
Joseph will die soon.
Well, 5 foot over to here. Then I'm now out of its reach, so I don't have to do it defensively. And then I'm going to cast this to these people that I'm going to assume are my allies around me. You heal for 7. Everyone.
Yeah, everyone will heal for 7.
And
that will also stop the bleeding effects.
Oh, wait, what?
Henry will continue to attack this guy. Fucking hell, man.
That could hit.
Is that correct? You added +2.
Yeah, no, that's correct.
Alright, that will hit.
Oh, the trip as well. Nice.
You are not bleeding and you're not stabilized, Joseph. And that is enough to trip the Galka. Healing stabilizes, and healing also gets rid of bleeding effects. Remember to take off a MP from your bar this year. It should be a blue bar.
Yep.
And it goes to Remula. You are back up again, but you're still blinded.
But he's still on the floor.
Wait, no, he was you? Yeah, you were blinded.
Oh, blinded at the very
But he was
start.
blinded for like a long time ago.
Like, how long is this blind effect?
Let me double check for you. I'm pretty
Well, the
sure
caster's
it's
almost
forever.
Yeah, Caster's dead like at least 6 rounds ago. Probably more.
It's been a while, yeah.
You were no longer blinded.
So I wake back up and see a lot of dead bodies. And I just mumble, I'll just say loud enough, but you could do it, Asa. I didn't think I'd have to re-roll.
What's rolling?
Yeah. I'll stand up. Notice the other Moogle, who... But I mean, I don't really know what to make of this. Like, it's just... Well, can I see Fenrir clearly attacking this? From what I've...
Yes.
Right. And... This other Moogle, I'm assuming has no weapon or also looks like doesn't, and she wasn't one of the original 4.
Unless she is currently healing Joseph and everyone else.
Yeah. So I will just throw a normal card at the guy on the floor.
He's gonna get like, oh no, you got precise shot now. He's going to take like a minus 8.
It makes no difference. I missed.
Yeah, you definitely missed.
It's only -4.
No, Osa's blocking the shot. Oh no, she's not. Sorry. I thought she was at that distance, but no, it's on the corner. So yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah,
It's -4, but it still misses. Joseph, you're just still unconscious. The Venetian. This is his last chance. Will he die? Oh, the Venetian survives just at the end. There you go. He lived. The Vieira. Oh, that's a different story. Is she gonna live, Doc? She is dead, Jim. It goes to the Galka, who is going to attack Fenrir. And crit. And will hit. Oh no, no. Roll mischance.
Damn.
It will hit Fenrir for 12. Then it goes to Osa.
I'm going to do a 5-foot step and attempt to finish this guy off.
So blind's not fully blind, so this guy can kind of see Osa coming up.
Yes.
This must be terrifying for the poor guy.
I mean, he kind of realized that Osa was just zipping around killing his friend.
Like this guy must
plus
be
2
terrifying.
for flanking. That should be everything.
He did. He did.
You bring up your axe as if you are the executioner and you behead the Galka.
I'm gonna try to do a will save. DC 15. Yay! I'm not rested anymore. So I don't kill Alicia.
You don't attack the new Moogle.
I don't attack neither Fenrir or Alicia. And I enter Rage as well.
Yep, the only person to survive was the Moogle. Not the Moogle, the Venetian.
Let's question him. What's first? I'll go up to the new Moogle, tilt my top hat and say thank you for the help, Kupo.
No problem, Kupo. You guys look like you're a bit hurt. Do you want some help?
If you don't mind, Kupo. I'll be speaking in Moogle for courtesy in this case. Actually, before you do that, also, could you
Go for it. He was another 6.
Could you grab the Burmesian and make sure he doesn't get away? And then Alicia, could you heal him as well? Well, new Moogle, could you heal him as well?
Who, the Burmesian?
Yeah, question him. Who are these people?
And I guess I start dropping the Burmesian into like hold him down basically. I guess pin him just straight up while he's unconscious.
So is Alicia healing the Burmesian as well? Jack?
Yes, I will be healing the Burmesian, just to a point where they're only just able to set up.
Yep, that's pretty much what you got there. You get him to 2.
Oh, ow.
I'll have my sword like at the Burmesian's neck, kind of thing.
Also looks very tired.
As the healing washes over the Burmesian, as well as the rest of your party, you can see them slowly awaken to Osa, like pinning them down onto the floor, and their weapon having been removed from them. What? Ah, get off me, you sack of shit!
And then Alicia will kind of just walk over and be like, "Hi there, Kupo. Nice to see you again."
Ah, it's the little runt we got last time. How's the Hugh going?
Well, sadly you killed them. But it looks like we killed your friends this time.
You know each other,
Yeah.
Kupo?
Friends put it lightly.
Acquaintances. He killed my party when I was out here last.
They seem to have... Well, they attacked us as well. And with that, I'll slap him and say, "Why did you attack us?"
Roll me a d3.
Might kill the guy. You killed the guy.
It's
He
not
falls
lethal.
back unconscious.
God damn it.
Hey, Kupo. That was a bit hard.
I'm surprised, Kupo.
Oh well, better you than me. Don't want to soil my hands.
I'll wake him up again.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm willing to soil my hands.
You jostle the guy around until he wakes back up with a very big bruise on his face. Ah,
Why did you attack us, Kupo?
that's a good question. We already gave the answer when we talked to you. Well, who talked to you? You talk to anyone else now.
How did you know about the documents, Kupo?
We're thieves. We know a lot about stuff to steal.
You're telling me. You took all my friend's items.
Yeah, good enough to sell them when we got back to Sector 6.
Are you part of the Thieves Guild, Kupo?
How did you sell
What?
things in Sector 6?
From Sector 6.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about, the Thieves Guild? There's tons of Thieves Guild.
No, I'll just say the one where you came from.
The Broken Dagger.
Yes.
Nah, they ain't my type.
Does he have any identifying type marks on him or something that they all might
He has
have?
a big
that,
bruise on his right cheek.
Well, he's
that-
just
that
said...
would- that might be a symbol of a guild.
He just told us the other guy's name, and he actually said the Ku's name.
Yeah,
This is
Ku's the Moogle.
Yeah, so I'll ask him for the names of everybody else in the group, in his group.
He tells you that the Galker is called Go, and the Viera is called Fuck, and himself is called Yourself.
I'll have
I was just gonna-
Fenrir push a paw a lot more like stronger down on his chest.
Yeah, I was just gonna push him down furthermore and just go like, you might want to answer the Moogle's questions, or you can join your friends. Try to intimidate him.
Oh, this woman's got a kick to her.
She's also got a bite, and I'll tell also to like bite his hand, like bite his shoulder or
So
something.
Alicia will kind of just like pop over and just be like, "You realize you killed all my friends. You really
Hey!
don't want to mess with me,
Hey!
Kupo."
Hey, you want to go to a drink after this, lady? I like a woman with legs.
And pushes down even harder.
You pushing down on what?
Like Fenrir is just pushing down on his chest. Might just
Roll
take a
me
bite.
straight.
later. Right, okay. I'll do
Let's
that.
see if you're just giving him a massage.
I really don't think so. Yeah, that'll do.
Oh, yeah, just to the right. Oh, I've got a crick in my shoulder.
I want to say I can bite, but I probably kill the guy.
Probably. So is it every day you treat your killers like this? Getting a field day right here. Hey, you,
Can I
get
push
naked,
down even
man.
harder? Can I try
you get
again?
my legs?
Joseph, chop off his leg.
You could kill the dude.
No.
That will kill him.
He's on like 1 HP.
Yeah.
Or 2.
Alright then, I'll rip some clothing off somebody else.
I
and
was
then...
told to make an attack. I am not hesitating. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait 1 sec. I'll get some clothing off this one here. And then tie it round just above where I want him to cut to stop any blood flow.
That won't stop.
He's still
the blood.
gonna take damage.
Won't die. He won't bleed
You're
out.
cutting off a body part.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, he's dead.
I
So
stuck my
Joseph takes his rapier, and since he's using a rapier, it's really hard to cut through the leg. So he goes at it a few times, hacking through plenty of the arteries. And it's a very bad cut, and he kills the guy through blood wounds.
And I'm also flanking, and he is denied his dex. So
Alicia will kind of
Nice,
just look
yeah.
over and just be like, well, that was a bit more gruesome than I would have done it. But I don't know, Kupo. And Fenrir will kind of like just take a step back to like get off the guy.
Yeah, just drop the dead corpse. Like, not worth it anymore.
who's the new Moogle?
The name's Alessia. This is Fenrir, Kupo. Nothing more, nothing less. How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
Who said that?
Fenrir.
Who?
Fenrir.
Oh.
Are you the one that healed me?
I am Kupo.
Yeah,
Thank you,
she
Paul.
helped
Thank-
with the fight.
No problem.
Thanks for the help.
These guys killed my party as well. I didn't want to see you guys go down as well. What's your names?
I'm Joseph.
How do you
Remula,
do?
at your service, couple.
Also,
It's nice to see another Moogle, Kupo.
It's nice to see another Moogle that's not attacking me. It's a good thing I killed it.
So how come you guys are out here then?
We're from... Is it District 1 or Sector 1, wherever the hell we're from?
This Sector 1.
Sector 1, District 2.
There you go.
Or whatever district you're in.
We're on a mission from the Reclaimers, and we've also got a side job for a Thieves Guild in that place over there. I just forgot it already.
District
Hey,
1.
Can I just ask, where are we now? Are we still in Sector 6 or are we
He's
somewhere?
still in
completely
Sector
different?
6.
Still in Sector 6, okay.
still in the dead sector.
Well, I hope you guys don't mind me tagging along with you for a little bit, just until we get out of Sector 6.
Hey, you healed us, Kupo. We'll happily get you out of here.
Thank you, Kupo.
Speaking of which, can you use wands? Is that part of your
I can,
healing
Kupo.
abilities? We've got a wand
Yeah.
here of
I'll
healing,
pass
and
you both.
I could use a little bit more healing if you don't mind.
Sure thing, Kupo. Pass them over.
Yeah, I'll give you the wand.
no, so
Or
just
why
start
use
loading
it?
the bodies.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it has...
What's the item?
Just a wand of healing. A cure wand with 29 charges left.
What is Lessia's UMD?
What?
Use magic device.
Do you have cure?
6.
No, summoners don't have cure.
What? Do you have a mass healing spell? What?
Yeah, instead
It's a
of.
different spell.
I'm not actually doing the healing. I'm summoning something that does the healing. I'm summoning a Moogle that does the healing for me.
Yeah, she summons a Moogle King to heal for
Ah.
Oh.
you. Well, one of the Moogle Kings.
Well, it's probably better than the rest of us can use it, so...
You gotta be the 20.
I've got to beat a 20, have I? That's never fun.
You don't use a charge if you fail, so you can just use loads. But if you roll a 1, you can't use it for 24 hours.
You might be better off using these square brackets to do a load at a time.
Yeah.
Just say how many cures you want to do before rolling.
Okay.
So just like roll 10 and say you only want to do 3 or something.
Hang on, just making sure I've got the actual rolls all done. So I'm going to roll 10 then, yeah?
You said you had a +6. Why do you now have a +10?
No, I had +10. I was looking at the wrong thing. So what is it?
Wait, can't you take a 10?
Can I take a 10?
There's no immediate danger,
Pretty sure,
that's a question.
Pretty sure you can, yeah. Not immediate danger. Go ahead.
Alright, well then
Okay,
that
so
just means just use
I
it.
just succeed then. Yonk.
Alright.
Whilst this is happening, are you looting the corpses?
Yeah.
Also looting the corpses.
This is some
Nice.
bad
Also,
thing
it's
going on
fine.
right
She doesn't need healing right now.
now. Use it again. Oh my, really? Use it again. That's better. How you feeling, Kupo? Still want a bit more?
I'm alright for now. Once
Oh.
I rest
What
up,
about you, little
I'll
Kupo?
probably be
You look like
okay.
you do some healing.
Yeah, I'll take 1, please, Kupo.
There you go, Kupo.
Move over to there and start helping Osa with the searching of the bodies.
Bark, 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 bark,
Arf.
bark.
Wow.
Alright, on the Burmesian, you find a long spear, his chainmail, and a cure potion. On the Moogle, you find a set of 2 small daggers and his masterwork studded leather. On the Galka, he has an Earthbreaker, his splint mail, 4 rations, and 42 gil. And on the Vieira, she was using a holy power staff, and she was about to use a cure potion.
I love Earthbreakers. They're so much coolness.
And you might understand how much damage the Galka was doing then.
What the hell's the Earthbreaker?
Earthbreaker is similar to like a massive hammer.
It's a giant hammer, yeah.
Oh,
And
right.
it's 2d6.
Alessia will kind of just like look over and just be like, eh. God damn it. Alessia will kind of just look over and just be like, oh, I guess they did sell all my friends' items.
Is there a house with a door still attached nearby?
Yes?
Cool, I'm going to take the masterwork studded leather and go get changed.
Okay. You're not taking off your clothing, you know.
Alright, I'll just
There's
do
a
it
new,
here then.
there's a new female Moogle. She's got to show a bit of pride.
Well, if they sold all your stuff, then I guess you can take the gil. Since I'm sure most of it was from your stuff.
Oh no, Kupo, you deserve it. You guys did most of the work. I just came and cleared up, and gave a bit of healing.
You guys deserve it. You died to them almost.
I'm sure they sold all my stuff and gave the money away by now.
Nobody's told me
What?
yet, so I'm gonna assume I killed the Moogle. So I'm pretty
You
happy
guys
with
think the
myself.
Moogle is in a different place than where you supposedly killed it.
The Moogle also has a massive axe gash
Yeah.
in the neck.
Almost
Hey.
missing a head.
If you guys are Moogle
Hey,
killers, I think I'll just take my leave.
I don't judge. I don't judge what Osa does to a dead body after it's already dead. Just saying.
It's not cannibalism because it's
Okay,
not the
sure.
same race. So go ahead.
What does masterwork do for an armor again?
You
-1 AC.
-1 to the ACP. So +1 because it reduces what it does to you.
Yeah, so it's a 0 ACP item then. Cool.
Alessia will kind of just look over and be like, I seem to have a lot of money, and I forgot to buy my stuff. But you guys don't mind if I take the power staff, do you?
Yes, because he didn't buy anything with his pre-money.
I will buy it
Did-
also, Kupo.
Could you tell us what it does at least?
There's a
Sure
power
thing.
staff. Don't we know what they
It's
do?
a power staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's common knowledge. It's just a normal weapon.
Oh, okay.
Power staffs or power rods
Unless you would
require
kind of just look
a
over and just be
cast
like-
level, as well as the person having 1 MP at the time, and it's basically an eternal wand.
Unless it would kind of be like, not sure why you don't know this, but there you go. This is what it does.
Oh, okay.
It does 1d6 holy damage.
No good to me, Kupo. Have fun.
Yeah, the only person in
okay.
this party that could use it is Alexia.
Thank you, Kupo.
I've already got 3 cure potions, so somebody else can take these 2.
You can take 1. You have 3 total then.
Who wants the other one?
I still have one from
So you
the
have 4 now.
last place we.
I'll have another one because I've still got 3.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah. We're talking about.
If you only have 1 potion,
Correct.
Then
Is
you can
the
take the
power
rest,
staff masterwork? I'm going to assume it is.
No.
No.
you can take both
No,
the
it's
potions
not.
because I have
Okay,
plenty.
Okay.
it does
thank you.
1d6 holy.
Yes.
That way we'll all have 3.
Yeah.
Alicia, do you need rations? Are you good for food?
Like I said, Kupo, I forgot to buy stuff. If you have some, I would be really appreciative.
Whoa!
Have the rations
Yeah.
then, Kupo.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
this guy had rations, so you can have them.
What's the size of the staff?
That was medium.
So would I be able to use it, even though I'm small?
You'd be able to use it at -2 penalty.
Okie dokie.
If you're
It's
using it
against
to
touch.
attack with.
Alright, let's head back so we don't run into any more criminals like this, Kupo.
I'm just going to try and make sure this works. Yep. Nope.
Location hands.
Oh, wait, hang on. If I do that. There it is. Now let's try it. There we go.
Yeah.
Change the versus AC to versus touch. There should be a drop down at the far right.
Yep, just found it.
You also have to put in there that it's -2 because it's medium. -2 to attack.
It might do it if you just like have your own size as small and size the weapon as medium. It might do it for you.
No, that's what it is at the moment. It is medium, but I don't think it's put it in there. Oh, hang on.
Okay,
Use
sounds-
size. Maybe that'll do it.
Just the sheet automatically like does the size stuff for you, or for some things at least.
Well, I did the use size, but it didn't do nothing. I have actually changed my character
What's
size,
your-
haven't I?
What's your
Yeah, my
regular
character size
range
is small.
attack?
What
My
is your
regular-
BAB and what is your dex?
My BAB is 1. My dex is 1.
Then why is it +3?
Size.
Right.
Oh, yeah, size would be +1, yeah. So
Size
you
as
have
well.
3, so you need to put in -2 manually.
I have to put -2 manually, okay. Attack mods, there we go. Just put -2 in there. And how I need to put in somewhere that it's holy.
Damage.
Yeah, damage.
There should be damage type.
Holy power staff.
There it is, found it.
It should be like P/B/S, just put holy.
Yeah, just found it. Damage ability, does it have one? Do I have to put anything in there or not? Like,
No. It uses your casting modifier. So whatever ability score you use for casting spells, it uses that.
charisma.
Does that add damage to it?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh,
And
heck
there we
yeah.
go. Now it should be back to normal. Yep, +1. Damage 6, type holy. All sorted. Thank you, Cooper.
Nice.
After you just see me take 3 shots of it, like pew pew pew.
You're just testing it out.
Yeah.
Power staff is 1d6.
Yep, I put
You-
that.
you-
Okay, no, I put 1d8. Actually, I don't know why it says 1d8 because it says 1d6 damage dice.
Move
So
it
why-
down one, then move it back up one.
Nope, still does it.
Reroll it.
Yeah, no, that's weird. I put it 1d5, it does 1d5. I put it to 1d6, it does 1d8. What if I put it down to
Take-
1d4? There you
Take
go,
off
1d.
use size.
Okay. There we go. Really hope I don't roll like that when I
Still
actually
says
do it.
1d8.
Still 1d8, yeah.
It should be 1d6.
Still says 1d8. Let me have a look, see.
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Take a pick.
Well, anyways, in the meantime, we should probably start heading back before
Yeah.
we destroy these buildings and bring other things upon us by shooting a holy wand at it, holy staff at it. Things making extra noise and damage.
Still says 1d8.
I've given it 0 dice. Why is it giving a d8?
Now you see my problem.
Oh, indeed.
Oh, nice. I need to change that macro that you made for me as well, Niffél. But I want to try to figure it out myself. I want to add in an attack and damage as well, based off of whatever weapon I'm using.
There you go. Just use the one I made.
Let's have a look.
For
That
some
worked.
reason, that has a 1d6.
So is it in my attacks? Is it the one that you've put in here?
Yes.
Perfect. I don't know why mine was weird then.
Blame the game.
Indeed.
So I take it you're all heading back to Sector 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you take all of their gear from the corpses?
Yes, all of it that we can carry, which
Alright.
we can all go a little bit over. Hopefully we won't meet anything else. Otherwise I'll just drop my pack on the ground. Somebody needs to design a quick release backpack so I can just drop it as a swift action or something like that.
Did we actually spread out onto Gildan?
Oh, I forgot to add the guild that we were talking about earlier. Oh, God.
So
I am,
Well,
I am
shit, I
having a
didn't
look
want
at
it.
what items I need to buy.
everybody
at the
takes
moment.
10 gil, but then 2 people take 11 instead.
Again, it is windy. You've had windy every day.
It's that time of year.
What the time of year there's wind?
I was gonna say,
It's
there's
wind
wind
season.
season.
Okay, so it's windy, and you have 2 days of travel ahead of you back to Sector 1. Would you like to roll survival to try and go stealthy, speed up, or do both? The DCs are the same, and they should be shown on the bottom right of the Sector 6.
What
Again,
happens
you
if we
can-
fail?
If you fail, you're basically going to take even longer time. Let me get to the rules.
I
So
can
if
roll
you
stealth
go
for the stealth
stealthy,
one,
it
right?
would make the encounters easier, or possibly get you rewards instead of a encounter. The speed up is you travel 2 days for 1 day's worth of time. If you do both, combines them, And you may aid a party member if you get above 10 on your survival to give the main survivalist +2. You can have several survivalists try each one. As long as someone succeeds, you can take their thing. If no one succeeds, you will instead only travel half a day in one day.
So what did we do last time? We had one person roll for stealth, one roll for speed up, and then 2 people try and help. 1 each.
Yeah, I'm not good at survival. I'm good at stealth by itself, but survival isn't gonna. I'm not.
What's your total ranks in stealth?
Stealth means nothing here. We need the survival checks.
Stealth. Yeah, stealth does not mean anything for this.
Oh, right, okay.
Because stealthing means you're just hiding yourself. Survival means you're telling everyone else where to move.
Is Fenrir allowed to help?
Yeah.
Is he intelligent?
Yes, he is. He knows 3 languages.
Yep, I have 4 total ranks in that. If you want helping, unless someone's got more than that.
I have a total of 6 on survival.
I can attempt to aid.
You do it and Fenrir aid?
No. So also does speed up. Fenrir does stealth. I aid one of yours, and
Fenrir does stealth.
It's still a survival check.
It's the DCs we're talking about.
We need to get a combined over 25 if we want to do both.
No. It's different checks. One check
One
doesn't
person
count
needs
for
to
each.
get the DC. Yeah.
So if somebody rolls 25, it doesn't give all 3 effects. Oh no, it does. Yeah, you gotta get 25.
Well,
so unless you're up, and yeah.
So what?
Do you want to try that then? We can try get 25 it's off of us rolls it.
And then.
Well, I mean, everyone would have to be able to.
Well, Alessia
I have 6. I would have to roll 18 to get it.
14 total ranks in stealth.
Has anybody got 3 hero points?
No.
Nope.
Never mind then. No point using one of them.
I mean, we could do a thing like I try for the speed up and Fenrir tries for the stealth.
Do you not want Alessia to try for the stealth? Alessia's got better stealth.
No, it's oh my god, Jack.
Alright, fine.
See, that's survival check. It's just the option.
Right.
We either stealth survivally or we speed up survivally.
I'll try help.
I'm gonna change the word to sneaky.
There you go.
I'm gonna try help with the sneaky
because
check.
Even if and then Joseph can try to aid also then.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll try to.
Alright, do you want to roll yours first then?
There's a chance if I succeed we...
Right, so he doesn't help you. You've got to get a 20.
That's for me. I'm trying to get the 20.
You have to roll 20. Nope.
I don't.
So going half speed, but come on, Jack. Roll Fenrir's.
You might be able to sneak. Sneak it still.
I'm not helping you. Ooh.
But we sneak it.
Yeah. So we're going slowly, but we're going sneakily.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going slow, you're just going the normal speed.
Yeah. We don't go fast.
We don't go fast. We go slow.
We don't go fast.
Why are you going fast?
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Right. Why are you running?
Let's see what happens to you. I think something good happens to you.
Ooh.
Oh. He says good, but good for him.
But is it good for him or is it good for us?
Yeah.
No, good for you.
Oh, okay.
It's debatable.
Right. So, following Fenrir's lead, the Avatar is able to guide you through the better parts of Sector 6, as you're able to hide away from monsters. And as it gets towards nighttime, Fenrir is also able to find you a camp that was used possibly by some other reclaimers. And since it's still here, they possibly are no longer around. As you come across this. There is a unused tent, 4 rations, and 106 gil.
Well, eat one of the rations for today's ration.
Alessia will
Each
telepathically speak to Fenrir and just say, well done. You did well.
And this is what a tent does. If you don't want to read all that, basically it's a better thing to use while sleeping, and it allows for 4 medium-sized creatures, or more smaller creatures, to sleep inside of it. And whilst using the tent, you gain 2 HP per character level, and you gain a number of stamina points if you have those. No one here does. 2 ability points if you take a damage or whatnot, and if you have an MP pool, you have basically twice as much. Basically, the tent allows you to restore twice as much.
Nice.
But once it's been used, it is destroyed.
So that should be all of my MP restored.
If you're
Nice.
using this, that is. You could also just carry this away.
But how
It
much
weighs
is it?
£15 though.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'll use it.
Well, if you're going to use it, we should probably just all use it. Since
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly my point. So if we're staying overnight, do we need to do checks, like looking out, or are we good because we did sneaky safe?
You still need to do. Well, you're still sleeping, so you
You
still
have to do,
have a
like,
chance of getting
checks.
attacked. Yeah. There's a chance of getting attacked while it's night. However, one person can roll survival to try and hide the camp. If you succeed, there's a lower chance of encounter. If you fail, there's a higher chance of an encounter, and only one person can aid.
And
Right.
what's the...
Alessia
That's
is happy
fair.
to do the first watch out for you lot. But is obviously going to have Fenrir with her.
can Osa and Fenrir try to hide the camp together?
Yeah, so
Sure.
Osa wants to do that and Fenrir aid.
Yes.
Sure.
I will roll my aid. I cannot aid.
I'll try my normal.
That's
Yeah.
better. Well done.
You won't know if that succeeds or not. But it's a high roll, so it's up to you if you want
I'm
to think
happy
it
about
does
my
it.
roll.
Yeah,
Rosa is proud of her job. Proud of what she did.
a lot of leaves and sticks. Fenrir will just look
Yeah.
over and just nod, like,
Now make a perception check to find the camp that you just hit.
yeah.
Damn it.
Oh shit, where's the entrance?
Also,
Guys,
you lost
guys.
us. You hit it too well.
And the camp is sufficiently hidden as nothing happens to you through the night.
Nice.
During her watch, also will use one of the whetstones.
All right.
And I'll try to remember the goddamn damage this time.
Let's see what the weather is today.
Windy.
Is it windy?
For fuck's sake!
It's windy.
I've had windy 4 times in a row.
It is the wind season.
It's just the wind season.
Wind season, apparently.
How do you choose that, or how do you roll?
I roll
He
on the
rolls it
table.
randomly.
Oh, okay. Has it just been the same?
It's just been the same every 4 times.
Oh, jeez.
Let's
Do we
carry on.
So, again, you can try any of the survival rolls to affect your movement.
Who wants to go
Just
first?
do the same. Just do exactly the same.
Okay. My age.
Joseph, it's also for the speed up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
There's a
plus
plus
2.
2.
Ish. No,
Ah,
plus 2 is in there.
damn.
That's a fail.
Let's try the sneaky one.
Failure.
Yeah.
Plus 2 to Fenrir.
Go.
Damn it.
Ah.
God damn it.
Everybody failed.
Wah, 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 wah.
I didn't fail. I succeeded in helping.
Oh,
Yeah,
Adolf,
same.
Adolf
Gosh.
succeeded. But the actual
Mm.
people who were meant to do it failed.
Sounds, guys.
So, you will travel at half a day today through the wind.
Where's my wind sounds?
Wind sounds, air, whistling.
Hey guys, can you hear any of that whisper through the wind?
I don't know, can you play with the colors?
The sound effects are phenomenal.
I'm rolling terribly on this table, on both tables.
I thought you were about to say that you just got more wind.
Yeah, it's all those beans.
That's why it's the wind season.
Ow, indeed.
Yeah. Oh, damn it! You beat me to it.
Is the wind not that heavy?
Wait, what happened? I missed.
That your child is screaming in the background, wow and ow.
Oh, sorry. Should we even try to make checks this day, or should we just go for it? Just
No,
walk.
something's happening.
Something's
Oh,
happening.
okay.
Centipedes.
Should we make
As
some
you
checks?
are walking, everybody can make perception checks.
Did I get this as a class skill? I feel like I did. Yes, I did. Just not very high. Not as high as my last
I
character.
need to add it into my perception.
Venrir is rolling terribly. I've had like 2 3s and 1 2.
I get a +1 to
2-2.
No, 2 2s. No, 2 3s, 1 2.
something
2-2s?
else.
2-2.
2 2s.
Belay.
As you are moving throughout the dead sector, down the street you spot 2 bats. Which was the minimum I could have rolled.
Only 2? Where's Liam when you need him?
Yeah, Liam just pays for an ogre to come out of nowhere.
Hey.
He's hiding on the back of one of the bats.
No reason why he can't do it.
I almost didn't see the bats.
Where is the... Oh, there they are.
They're blending very well to the
Yeah,
background.
they're very hard to see.
Oh, wow, there they are. Okay. Holy cow.
I mean, they don't want you to kill them, they are bats, they have to hide somehow.
They could just run away.
They-
They don't want us to kill them.
They really are hard to see.
And I am assuming that they've noticed us.
You've noticed them before they can notice you.
Ah, okay.
So it's up to you if you want to do anything at this point, since you spotted them.
Can we just walk away?
No, they're in your way.
Alicia will walk on up.
Does anyone have any knowledge rolls against these things?
I assume we are in a surprise round, yeah?
Well, if you want a
Well,
surprise
we
round, you
can
can take it now, or you can do stealth.
They haven't noticed us yet. We can
Oh,
plan a little bit.
Again,
what's
What we want to do.
Fenris stealth like?
What's the knowledge for these things? And does anybody have any good knowledges?
I do have good knowledges.
What is the knowledge?
Knowledge is Arcana.
Oh,
I have that. Not a high roll, though.
You know nothing.
jeez, I
Okay.
almost have more than that without rolling
Let's see.
on something else. I feel like trying to stealth up to them and take them.
Let's see. I was just about to say, like, we are quite good at sneaking if you guys want to try and sneak up to them.
These two are not super great at being stealthy. Like, the Moogle's not bad,
I'm
but
pretty good at stealth.
Bitch, I got a +11.
I got +5.
Hey, what did you... Oh, yeah, you're small. That's right.
Alessio will just kind of brag about being like, I mean, me and Fenrir go around Sector 6 all the time. We're quite hidden to most of the creatures around here.
Well,
Well,
then let's try to
let's-
sneak up on it. On them.
The baby alerts them to your presence and they will attack.
I'm re-rolling that, I don't like it.
You better, because that baby is definitely alerting everyone to your presence.
Yeah, so much better.
Hang on. I'm just, for the sake of not having to, like, spam the chat, I'm just doing it like this.
Yeah, am I still this bad, guys?
Shows
Yeah,
us all up.
She's only on a +5 though.
You got Joseph.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So half speed.
Yes, half
Yep.
speed.
I am still riding Fenrir, so half of Fenrir's speed wouldn't affect, unless it wouldn't affect him.
Yes.
Okay.
You gonna move?
Yep.
As you move to there, everybody stop moving.
Yeah.
As they notice the thief.
Wow, the one person that's meant to be good stuff. Alessia will kind of just look over and just be like, "You're a bit loud, Moogle." Kupol,
good.
not Moogle.
It's because you went so fast. And with their spotting of Joseph, right now to there, it'll be Alessia first.
Alessia will try to quick dismount. Plop. Yee! Just. So is quick dismounting free action?
If you succeed,
What's that?
yes. If you fail,
Yeah.
it's a move.
It's a move. I thought so. I did read that. Alessia will move up 10 foot and cast a spell. Which will be Chocobo Kick. And they have a fortitude save, and it's going for the one straight down.
Yeah, you moved.
It's a full round action.
Oh, it's a
You
4 round
moved, so you
God
can't.
damn it, I keep forgetting
You
that.
can start it this turn and finish it next turn.
Yeah. Started this turn. I hate 4 round actions.
Just wait until you get to level 10.
Yeah, can't wait. And then Fenrir will charge for this one, which will also activate Moonlit Charge.
That ability is amazing. That is jokes.
Well, bats are already technically blind.
You don't know what type of bats these are.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just
These
saying.
could be very eyesight worthy bats.
Then it's just good if they are, because now they're actually blind.
And now
If
he's
he passes
blinded.
will save.
You've blinded a possibly already blind creature.
Yeah.
As you bite into it, and they were on the floor, you trip a bat.
Yeah.
He'll then go to the bat that's on the floor and is going to use an ability. And this will be on Fenrir. So Fenrir needs to make a fortitude save. You save and take no damage.
Beautiful.
The cave bat's
Oh.
disappointed in himself.
Hang on, I just need to put in my notes that Fenrir does have evasion.
High five, join the club.
I knew he was going to make that noise.
The other cave bat's going to fly into the air.
I've ticked the box to say include save notes roll, but it doesn't. Oh wait, does your macro actually include save notes roll?
Yes.
Why does it
It
not
doesn't
appear?
Doesn't
in
show
there?
them. The
Does it
macro
what?
doesn't show the notes for some
Oh,
reason.
I think you're lying. Where's the saves?
Well, I mean, it doesn't show the notes.
I was
It
going to say
used to at
'cause
some point before we started the game, but it doesn't anymore for some reason.
Yeah, it doesn't do it.
Yeah, that's why I've been rolling from my sheet.
yeah, because you're going to love some of Fenrir's notes.
Let me add in the notes again. For some reason, it was copied over. Okay, it should say in the notes now.
So is that other bat going to do anything besides fly
It
in
won't.
the air?
It won't let me do the saves.
Yeah, you broke it.
I broke it. I blame you guys for making me change it.
Do we have battle music? Why can I not hear battle music?
Broken.
It's not working super great. I can hear it.
I can actually hear the music.
It's just a bit mean.
It's been broken. This like some of us can hear it, and some of us can't, and it depends on the song for some reason.
Yeah, each song either works for you or it doesn't work for you, and then it doesn't work for someone else, and it's just I don't know why.
Okay, well, it's not working
I
for
just
me.
had my own ambience and background. So, oh wait, there's actual music here.
There we go.
Yeah, look at my save notes.
You made me close the sheet now.
Well, the last thing you said about that you're doing is flying up.
He's flying up, checking his speed. Yep, he is flying up to there and over to here, and is
Flying up how high? Didn't even say.
10 foot.
No, 10 foot, okay.
Oh, we can still hit him then, right?
No.
Oh.
He's out of your reach. Unless you have arranged.
That's where Pythagoras comes in.
Alessia! Make a fortitude save, but it's not going to make much of a difference because of the damage I rolled.
Damage you rolled.
Damage I rolled. You save!
Damn.
Remila.
I'll move to there and then try throw a card at the one who's flying.
You can try.
You want to get your Pythagoras out because...
No! -2. Because I say so.
Damn it. So 13.
That'll miss. Joseph.
$10, $15, $20, $25, $30.
You could also just use the ruler.
Okay, well, I don't know how to do like individual movement.
Or when you move your character, you can just right click
Oh, okay.
and it'll also give you a ruler.
Or
Again,
you can
I need to.
or you can press
I need to get a
Q.
real mouse.
You can also just press Q on your keypad when you're moving.
Okay. And then as a part of my move action, sorry, I'm going to roll an attack.
Well, as you move there, he will attack you
How?
and bite his tongue.
Tax opportunity.
From no,
Opportunity. You move for his
Sorry.
friend.
no, I wasn't. I should have. I really should have done that. Yeah, I moved straight down and then.
He
over
missed
one.
anyway.
I mean, it missed anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It missed anyway.
Okay.
He fumbled.
Okay, so roll that. That's not gonna hit.
That's yeah. That's
Eh, no.
That's a miss.
You're flanking and he's on the floor, so he's prone.
Oh, this is true.
So that's much higher than you think.
Actually, forgot that's flanking right there. That would hit.
Oh, okay. So
And you cut him in half.
I was gonna say you probably
14
kill it.
points of damage. I mean, it's kind of hard to cut somebody in half with a rapier, so that's pretty impressive.
It's a bat.
Is Osa able to? Does Osa have reach? Can Osa
You
get this?
skew it in
No.
half.
Guide.
Just you.
Anybody want bat kebabs? As I fling the remains off of my
I'm
sword.
just gonna double move down. Get here.
Oof.
All right. Alessia.
We don't have any more of those javelins.
So
Your spell's going off still.
yeah, will my spell still reach? Because it is a large chocobo.
That doesn't matter.
You can summon in here.
Oh, I can summon in the air. Nice. Didn't know
that
that.
will hit for 9 elements.
He has fortitude. 16 DC.
I know.
If he fails it, he falls on the floor.
Full prone. Well, he can't fall prone because he's flying.
True.
This is more kicking them off their feet. But that'll still do 9 damage.
How would that work then? Because she moved last turn, so it would have been a standard action last turn. Would have used her move action this turn to finish the spell?
Yes.
So you got your standard action to use your staff.
Nice. I will use my wand.
Staff.
Just fish said wand.
Stick.
Magic thing. That'll miss.
Can Fenrir jump and attack?
Acrobatics at times 4 more play. He has to roll 20.
Oh, I feel like I have a good chance actually.
Actually, the DC's double because you're not running, so be 40.
No, you're not going to have it.
Yeah, I ain't got no chance. Jesus Christ.
Well, you're not a Dragoon, remember?
I know.
It's very hard to jump from standing still 20 feet into the air.
Most
Most people can't even jump 3.
He's only 10 foot up, so I don't have to jump 5.
Yes, but it's quadruple for vertical, and you're not running, so it's double.
5 foot.
Yes.
Yep.
It's a 50 or 40.
Yes. You try and jump 5 foot in the air in real life, Jack.
Easy peasy, mate.
Without a jumping start.
Yeah.
Easy peasy, mate.
I bet you don't even jump 2 feet.
Fenrir can't do nothing.
Alright. They cave back since everyone's just shouting at him about how distances work. It's just gonna fly even higher.
How high?
Oh well, if he went up 10, I'm going to assume 20.
He's up to 20 feet. And he's gonna move to here. Very low.
This would be a great time to have a crossbow.
Fly. So I'd fly diagonally up, so I'd be 10 foot in the air and 10 foot there.
Okay.
And then throw a card at it.
Go ahead.
God, I will re-roll. It's gonna take forever to kill this thing otherwise. Much better.
Nice.
You hit it in one of its eyes and it falls to the floor. As Alessia just feels like you guys didn't let her do too many spells. And Osis is over there taking a nap.
I tried to make that look stylish, but Moogle's flight is terrible. So it'll look more like a little pathetic flap in the air. And then the gust of wind is what helped that card hit. Because it's all
Alessia would kind of just like know how hard it is to fly and just do clap like, well done, Kupo.
I bet Alessia doesn't even know how the flight mechanics work for Moogles.
Unless it just starts flapping her wings.
Need to eat more Koopa nuts.
She's breaking a sweat. Let's actually try and fly. Ha! She can fly!
It's not about the skill. It's tied to your con mod. Like how long you can.
My con mod ain't too bad.
Like you only have to roll a skill if like you're in heavy wind or stuff.
I don't. Yeah.
Or
So
flying
you
straight
just
up.
have to roll I think it was just Constitution or Fort Save. I can't remember.
Moogle
If they want to fly.
equal to the rounds of the con bonus.
Yeah, it's equal to the rounds of the con bonus, so I can't actually even fly. I haven't even got a con mod.
You can fly 1 plus.
Oh yeah, I can fly 1, but that's it. But I can't.
And after that, you're gonna have to roll
10
to be
plus
able to
2.
fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it gets harder each round.
Alessia drops her fork onto the floor and everyone hears it tang.
I'm assuming there's not. We can loot off these. Let's move on. Come on.
Not particularly, no.
I'm ready, Kupo.
Not unless you want baked bat wings.
I would show you the menu of the food that's on offer, but you don't have it right now. And you finally make your way back to the bloody doors. Now blow them off. Who put dice on the board? Why is there just a circle on the map?
It's not me. I can't highlight it.
There's a circle in District 2. And a line. Now the circle's gone, but there's just a line. Now it's gone. Now there's a black
I
line.
think it was marking something for some reason.
I think so because
I
they
don't
were
remember.
they were my lines.
No, there's just a line there.
So yeah, that's your line. So what's that line for?
What?
It was marking something, but I can't remember.
Don't
what it
ask
was
my
marking.
question to me when I'm asking the question.
It's
It's
not
your
me.
line.
That's what you assume. It might not be my line.
It's your line. It's black.
Anyone can change their
I
colour.
know we can change their color, but no one else has. So I know it's yours.
No, like this is me drawing. I can draw black.
Well, duh.
No, those are my drawings. Don't try and
Yeah.
say you're drawing what I'm drawing.
I
Okay.
can't select it at all, so it's not mine. Oh!
Please stop drawing on the map.
A tornado hits District 1.
Sector 1.
It hit District 1 as well, and District 2, and District 3. It kind of was all over the place.
I mean, it was windy. It just culminated into one part of wind.
Oh yeah.
Alright, as you all have dealt with your business in Sector 6, you make your way back to the same entrance you used to enter. And as you get to the massive stone wall and metallic door, you all think back to that code you might need to enter to get on the other side.
3 knocks,
3 knocks.
leave. 2 knocks, leave. 3 knocks.
Yep.
You speak to the door, but the door doesn't do anything. You might need to knock.
I'll knock 3 times, then I'll pause. I'll knock 2 times, then I'll pause. I'll knock 3 times again.
You enter the secret code, and you can hear shouting on the top of the wall, and you can barely make out the silhouette of people on top of the battlements looking over. And after a minute or two, you're not too sure because nobody has watches in this age because they don't exist yet. The metallic doors open up one side as the chief guards wave you inside.
Hooray!
And as you get past the gate, one of the guards will look over your team. Could have sworn you had an Ovan with you.
We did, Kupo, but Sector 6 not exactly safe.
I'm sorry to hear. You then look to the new Moogle. Didn't you have 2 Humes and a Galgan with you?
I did, Kupo. But sadly, they were killed. Well, murdered, more like. But thanks to these guys, they killed them.
Murdered?
Wait.
By the monsters in there?
No, it was the Thieves Guild.
What?
There was a group of people there, led by a Moogle called... I can't pronounce the word.
You didn't even get his name.
Yeah, we did. The Bemetian said
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Permission.
Cool.
Yeah, the Bemetians.
Oh wait, no, the Bemetian, yeah.
What about the other guys? What were their names?
They didn't tell us.
We can fuck off yourself or something like that.
The Moogle was cold. The other guys would go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I think so.
As you say this to what is really pretty much the policeman, he just like stares at you for a few seconds.
As soon as they say that, I'm gonna step in and try and calm down the situation and say that's what they actually told us and everything. Diplomacy.
Alessio kind
Again,
of just look.
yes,
Hang on. Alessio will kind of just look by and just be like, "I can speak for myself, you know, Kupo."
That makes me sad that mine's a crit and it's the same as yours.
Why is everyone having diplomacy?
I said I was.
I'm just diplomacy saying that I can talk for myself, you know. That is actually what they said.
Everybody's just talking amongst themselves at the party, and the chief guard is being really confused.
Right, clear things up. There was a group out there, led by a Moogle called Q. I'm saying it correctly in game. Out game, I'm not. They attacked.
More cutlery.
They attacked this Moogle's party, and then they tried to attack us after. However, we stopped them in their tracks. They wanted to loot us.
Yeah, I get the gist. Just carry on. You're making a ruckus.
Thank you, Kupo. Tilt my top hat and away we go.
Alessia will kind of look back to the party and just say, well, I kind of got to go and relay the information about what happened to my party. But maybe we'll meet again soon someday.
Well, we'll probably be in a tavern in District 2 called...
Alright. Where are you going to report that?
The Reclaimers Guild.
Yeah, we might see
there
it
as
there.
well.
We're not going there first. We want to get the Thieves Guild done first.
Well, okay then. Well, after I finish my business, I'll
But
be
I'll
hanging around the Reclaimers Guild if I see you.
see you there, Kupo.
Bye, Kupo. And Alessia will kind of walk off.
Well, I was going to give you the option, but apparently you've already decided. But you can either report to the Reclaimers, the Broken Dagger, or go to the Carver household. But it seems you guys want to go to the Thieves Guild straight away.
Well, that's because of the... I do because of the Holy Relic. I don't want to walk into the Reclaimers with that if we're selling it to the Thieves.
Oh, are you selling it to the Thieves?
We talked about it last week and everyone said yeah. Has anyone changed their mind?
No, I was dead.
Nope.
Yeah, the dead guy didn't have a vote anymore.
We also need to go try to find that doctor as well before we go to the back to the what's their names?
Carvers.
No, because
The
we
Carver
also talked about that. We have her diary, and we was gonna
Yeah, but
tell.
no, we want to find the girl first and actually know what happened, and then decide what we want to tell the parents. Because we still don't know the full story about it all.
The parents will give her a reward though for any information. I'm sure this diary is enough so far to get some reward.
Yes.
Yeah, we can at least get part of the reward.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Broken Dagger first.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you going to take a train? Because the train station's right next to this entrance.
Yes. Hell of awkward.
You'll need to buy a ticket.
I'll buy a day ticket.
Before we do that, I left Blasto at some sort of stable near the door, so I'm going to go collect him, and he will be loaded up with all the crap that we no longer want to carry.
Blaster had about 4 days of rest, and now he's just got a lot of weight on him.
Yep. How much do I owe the stables?
1 second. I need to open up this page for how much this costs.
Food and lodging for a large creature, 4 days.
It is 4 gil.
Okay.
Okay, so for the trains, you'll be crossing the districts. So for a single ticket, it will cost you 2 gil.
How about for a day ticket so we can travel there, back, and everywhere else?
Full day ticket for districts is 5 gil.
I'll pay 5 gil.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Alright, so you'll pay 5 gil each for a full day ticket for district travel, and you hop onto the train, and that will take...
By the way, I wouldn't have actually told Alicia we're going to the Thieves Guild. I would have just said we have other places to go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you said it now.
But, no, okay, I'll try and...
And there are multiple thieves guilds.
And that will take you 1 hour.
So, in we go. Through the butcher's shop, tell him we're here to see them, bloody bloody blah.
Wait for me to get through my PDFs.
Yeah.
Alright, so you head back to Great's Hook, and the Vanguard lets you go through the side door again, giving you a nod that it's unlocked, and you're allowed to go back down the stairs. As you make your way back to the meeting room, you can see Varnane, who, well, I don't think you'd even ask his name. The Varg is still sat at the desk. And everyone can roll perception.
See? I roll poorly when it comes to attacking, but as soon as we're out to Sector 6, I'm alright again.
Both Remila and Ulsa can see the 6 crossbowmen are still on the walkways up above. And as you enter, the Varg will motion you to walk a bit closer to just past the first bookshelf as you did before.
Yeah, I'll step forward.
And you'll also notice that there is one distinct difference about the room, and that there is now a small table just in front of you, around the edge of the first bookcase would be. As you approach the table, the Varg will address you all. Back, and looking a bit heavier in the loot department, I see. I hope you bring good news to me.
We got the documents and this relic for you, Cooper. I'll hand it out. Well, I'll show him it all.
Ah, wonderful. And I see you've gone above and beyond to get the item from the reclaimers for us. If you would place them upon the table, we shall exchange.
I'll place them upon the table.
Right. As you place the documents and the relic on the table, you notice several mage hands, they're ghost hands in this. You'll notice several ghost hands come out from a nearby door as they move to pick up the documents and as they move them across the room onto the Varg's table. And you will also roll perception while this happens.
Reroll. Got down. It's terrible.
Right, nobody sees anything out of the ordinary. As the documents and the relic are finally drafted over to the Varg, he will look over the documents quickly, just opening up their first pages to basically confirm what they are. And as he does so, he snaps his fingers, and with that, more mage hands will move over some separate lockboxes over onto the table. And as they get over to you, you will have 5 lockboxes in front of you.
Let's have a look.
As you open up the lockboxes, they contain 1,000 gil each.
Oh, pleasure doing business with you, Cooper.
I thank you for the acclamation of these documents. The client will be pleased. And as promised, your reward.
I'll also pull out the other document we got from that house about the warning, telling them to get out, and ask if he has any interest in this.
No, the client had no need of any of the documents, and that was pretty much a global warning to people.
Mm-hmm. Pleasure doing business with you, Kupo.
Also, will kind of lean down and lean towards Joseph, I guess, because he's the same height. About just kind of trying to whisper, like, do we want to let him know about the thieves who tried to steal the documents? Or I'll stealth for that if you want.
Sure, we could do that.
Okay.
By the way, on our little adventure into the dead sector, apparently we had some people following us. They seem to be the rough and ready types who take advantage of other people's hard work. After we'd already gotten everything we needed, they showed up out of the blue and attacked us. Tried to take everything, and probably for themselves.
Well, they were specifically looking for the files, too.
They said they'd been following us for a while, so we don't know when they started following us, but you might want to have your people be more careful than we were. And
They knew exactly what we was going in there for as well. So it's like information is being leaked, Kupo.
There's no care needed to be required. We noticed they were following you when you went to the dead sector.
Thanks for the heads up, Kupo.
You had already left.
Any other jobs?
We don't have any current jobs waiting to be undertaken, especially not by people outside of the group. However, if you are wanting to be in contact, he will then wave his arm, to which another mage hand shall move a sheathed dagger with a lightning-designed silver lining going across the blade to the table in front of you. Due to your assistance, though outside position and interest in further work, you may have this dagger. It is not for use in combat, but may be utilized to contact us, as it has a two-way communication spell cast upon it.
is it a constantly active spell, or is it?
No, you activate it.
Okay.
Fancy. Well, if you get any jobs, hey, give us a call, Kupo.
And if you require assistance, we may offer a favor.
Ooh, that is definitely nice to know, Kupo.
Very nice working with you.
I hope
What's your
I
name?
continue. Finally, somebody asks!
I figured if it's her, it's just gonna blot it out. What's your name?
Let me just double check if he tells you his full name or not.
Well, since you know ours, obviously, from the last time we were here.
My name is Vanane.
Good working with you, Renee.
Yep.
I hope we'll be able to work with each other in the future.
Same here. And I'll start heading out the door since we've
Yeah.
said goodbye like 4 times now.
I'll take the lockboxes with us and let's go.
Yep.
You're not taking the dagger?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay. When you said you're taking a lockbox, you didn't mention the dagger. you leave the Thieves Guild of the Broken Dagger. Where do you want to head to next?
The family's closest, isn't it?
Yes.
The family it is.
I take it you're taking the train again.
We got
Yeah.
a day ticket.
It'll take you an hour and a half to get to there. And then
You two get 4,999 gil. No, 1,667.
Wait, what?
You get 1,667 gil.
Okay.
Alright, as you return to where the quest began, the Carver household, the sky has turned a bit of a dark colour as clouds have flown overhead, blocking the sun and pouring down rain over the land.
It's no longer raining.
No, it is raining.
I mean, it's no
No
longer
Longer
windy.
Yes. Plenty of civilians put up their bags or newspapers to block their head from the downpour, running to shelters or inside of businesses.
Yeah, I start panicking and I try to get shelter.
Thankfully, this is happening as you are closer to the building, so you can rush over to the front door, and it has a stone overhang to block the rain.
That's what I'll do.
And I have a hood, so I just continue riding on Blasto's back until we get there.
Well, you're at the front door.
Knock on the door.
Alright.
Well,
You
not-
could have pulled the rope. There's a
Oh,
bell,
yeah.
but okay,
Or
you
bell.
knock.
Do the
Bell
bell.
hole.
You knock, you bell, and you bell. So 2 knocks and 2 bells, making a lot of noise to get these people's attention.
It's raining. One is away from the rain.
Hey! Hurry up! Get out. Not really.
You hear some shouting from inside as if the tenants have been either rudely awoken or getting annoyed as the doors open to a four-wind Carver with slight shock in his eyes. Ah, you're back! Oh, come in! Get out of that rain!
Thank you, Copper. And I rush in, like I get in there before anyone else.
Maver, the investigators have returned. Come into the dining room. He then motions you all into the dining room. After he takes, if you have anything covering your head, he takes that away and starts getting you glasses with water.
Thank you, Copper.
As you all get acclimated into the dining room, both Forwin and Maver set themselves up on the other side, and we shall have this discussion next week.
Oh, okay.